Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining back in here once again. Tonight is the top two teams in the Eastern Conference battled out tonight in this matchup. The Cleveland Cavaliers, an NBA best, a record of 48-10, hitting the road to take on the Boston Celtics. Celtics right now 42-17. They have a 15-1 record this season following a loss for Boston, and looking to see if they can start to put together another big win on their resume tonight for the defending champions. They've already spoiled two long winning streaks that the Cavs have had twice this season. Cleveland has gone on 5 separate winning streaks of at least 4 wins or greater. The Cavs come into this matchup winners of 8 straight games, tied with the Pistons for the longest active winning streak in the NBA. Currently, Celtics are 6.5 games back behind Cleveland, and looking to bounce back after a loss by 20 on night 2 of a back-to-back on Wednesday on the road at Detroit. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe for this one tonight. And Celtics got their work cut out for this game because Kristaps Porzingis has been rolled out tonight. So will Drew Holiday. So both Porzingis and Holiday are out. Cleveland is fully healthy tonight for this matchup. And it's the first, the Celtics like an hour ago, they were the underdog around like an hour ago briefly. They have switched to being a 1.5 point favorite once again. So it's going back and forth between who's the favorite, who's the underdog in this matchup. Very, very close. But right now, Celtics are a 1.5 point favorite, over under at 233.5 currently. And the Celtics 2-1 against the Cavs this season. Cleveland started off a perfect 15-0 to open up this season, and then went into Boston, and the Celtics spoiled Cleveland's perfect 15-0 record. That was back on November 19th. Celtics won that game 120-117, and the Celtics are no stranger to winning games shorthanded against the Cavs. The second time around, it was actually Cleveland who won that game, but Boston in the third game able to pick up the win against Cleveland in this series. The last time these two teams met up earlier back in the month of February 4th, Celtics won on the road at Cleveland, 112-105 in a defensive battle. Jason Tatum dropped down 22. Donovan Mitchell, as he is one of the best players all time against the Celtics in all-time history. He averages 30 points per game against Boston. He dropped down 31. This is what Mitchell's done so far in his first 3 games against the Celtics. 35 points in Game 1, 35 points in Game 2. He dropped down 24 in the fourth quarter against Boston, then dropped down 31 in Game 3 for Spida Mitchell. And should be a big time matchup tonight here. Top two teams in the East. This game for the Celtics, this is huge tonight for Boston, because if you want to make up some gap there in the conference standings, you got to take this one tonight. You cannot let it be even going into the playoffs. If these two teams do meet up in the conference finals against one another, it will be huge to put this win on your resume today, to see if they're able to keep closing the gap in there. Hey, what's good, Brayton? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, feel free to hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this one. A lot of people shy right now in the chat. Feel free to type in out in the chat who you guys like here tonight, Celtics or Cavs. And going to get started momentarily into this matchup here tonight. Going to release in a couple moments from now. I'll do it once we get more people in my top 5 picks of the night. But pretty packed slate tonight for the NBA. Pistons and Nuggets. That game is already in action. Nuggets looking good early on. 32-24. Celtics going to take on Denver on Sunday. Celtics just lost against Detroit by 21-17-97 on Wednesday. And those two teams are two of the hottest teams in the NBA. Alongside this team tonight that the Celtics are facing, the Cleveland Cavaliers, winners of 8 straight games. They have been an absolute machine this season, an offensive powerhouse. Top team in the NBA in offensive efficiency. They rank 6th in defensive efficiency. Celtics ranked number 5 in defensive efficiency. Now fourth quarter, back in game 2, back in December, Donovan Mitchell with a perfect 4 for 4 from 3. He had 20 points in the fourth quarter alone. Just you got to be able to find answers to stop Spida Mitchell in this game. He's dropped down 31 points or greater in the previous 4 straight games against the Celtics in the regular season for Donovan Mitchell. Going back to 2023, he had a couple of games that he dropped down to 40 in back-to-back games in March of 2023 when he played for Cleveland against the Celtics. That's where it starts tonight. Is you got to lock down the Spida Mitchell. Celtics bench going to provide something tonight. Sam Hauser called upon inside the starting 5. He's replacing Drew Holiday. And Peyton Pritchard, he's had some big games recently. He's going to have to go off tonight. Al Horford also getting the start tonight in place of Porzingis. Porzingis announced out around an hour or so before tip-off for Porzingis. He is out due to an illness tonight for Porzingis. So yeah, Porzingis couple times he's been like a late scratch, like not popped up in the injury report until the day of or like 5 minutes prior to the start of the game, and he's out once again due to illness. Hopefully he'll be able to come back and shake the bug and be healthy soon, because we've seen that a couple times in February. The game against the Knicks in early February, the game against it was earlier this week. The one against the Raptors. That was the one on Monday night. He missed that game like 5 minutes before tip-off because he was sick. So he's out. Porzingis is out. Drew Holiday is out due to a right hand finger issue for Drew Holiday. But good to go tonight, Jaylen Brown and Luke Cornett. So both of those guys are back. Jaylen Brown, the tone setter. They really need him, as Celtics were having a lot of issues against the Pistons during the last game, especially when settling for way too many deep shots, where Jaylen Brown makes those tough shots. And then Luke Cornett, he's been a huge plus this year, especially on the glass for him. Second chance opportunities all over the place because of this dude, and that's big tonight, having Luke Cornett in the lineup for Boston. That's a really, really big sign tonight in this game. So he's available, Brown's available tonight. Hey, what's good, Alex? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. And also, I just put it out there. If you guys are college basketball fans and fill out March Madness brackets, feel free. It's now up. Feel free to join my ESPN Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group for March Madness. That is now linked into the chat there, so it's pinned into the chat. So feel free to sign up for that, create your own bracket, and sign up for that if you guys would like. That is now put in the chat for currently. I'm going to do that for every stream leading up to March Madness. Yeah, Pistons are a good team. Welcome in our coup on this stream. Yeah, Cade Cunningham, man, he's just an awesome player. Like such a great player for him. He should be in the MVP conversation for him. Like, they go from worst team in the league last year to now they're looking at potentially a top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference for Detroit. They're the hottest team right now in the league. A bunch of young guys that's coming out competing every single game, and those guys are hungry to make something happen this year. It's been a long time since they won a playoff game too. It's been basically like 2 decades or so since the last time they won a playoff game for them. They got swept the last couple of times in 4 when they've gone to the playoffs. Yeah, swept back in 09. Last time they won a playoff series was back in 08. But yeah, big props out to the Pistons. They look really, really good this season. Those are just a group of young guys in their 20s, early 20s, all competing, all hungry to make something happen. And right now the results are showing. That's a group of guys that works really, really hard to get where they've gone into, and it's certainly paying off right now. Cade Cunningham, just an awesome player. Like he's never complained about anything. Couple of years that he's been since he's been drafted, and every single year at the bottom of the NBA. Now the results are showing. I remember the first year for the first season for Cade Cunningham, he was showing up to playoff games for him. When his team wasn't playing, he was in the courtside seats with him and his teammates watching the playoff games happen and taking in what was happening in those games, because the main goal is to get to the playoffs. And looks like right now for Detroit, they're very much right now with a great opportunity. They're basically like, if they keep on playing like they are, they're a definite lock to finally get into the playoffs. What's good, Robin and Street? Welcome in. This should be a great one tonight. Yes, I got the bracket challenge up right now. So if you guys check the chat, it's now pinned in the chat. The Behind the Arc Basketball bracket challenge is up. I just posted it, so it's like an hour ago. I went on there and activated the group, so the group is now up. Feel free to join in if you guys would like for the Behind the Arc Basketball bracket challenge group over on ESPN. McDougal, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Jake on the stream, welcome back on board. Here we go, my top 5 picks of the night. Got these out here. I actually, earlier today, had Porzingis under 19.5. He's had a really rough time recently for Porzingis, but I had to switch that. I switched that for Derek White over 4.5 rebounds tonight. But this is what I got tonight for this game. Celtics money line tonight. Right now, they're a 1.5 point favorite. Boston 15-1. Following a loss this season. Longest losing streak they've gone on is 2 losses in a row, and now it's just once this year, back on December 23rd and December 25th. And this is a good opportunity tonight, Friday night primetime at the TD Garden, to prove the case why they're still the team to beat in 2025. And Cavs come in red hot. Celtics are no stranger to ending the Cavs' long winning streaks. 5 winning streaks this season for the Cavs of 4 wins or greater. The Celtics have ended up 2 of those winning streaks of 4 wins or greater. 15-0 start for Cleveland. They ended that to begin the season. And then Cleveland marched in with a 4-game winning streak in early February. Celtics ended that. That's the last time that the Cavs have lost a game. That was back on February 4th, the last time that Cleveland lost at home against the Celtics. So I get Celtics money line tonight. Cavs Celtics under 233. Is what I got. That total actually went up 0.5 point for the current total at 233.5. But both of these teams rank inside the top 6 in defensive efficiency. Previous 2 games have hit the under. I expect a physical game out of these 2 teams tonight, so that's why I'm looking for the under to go home tonight in this one. Last time these 2 teams played each other in early February, the shooting percentages were around 38 and 39% in that game. Derek White, he's been on a roll lately. I've got him over 15.5 points tonight. He's averaging above 17 points per game in his previous 10 games. He scored 20 points and 19 points in his last 2 games against the Cavs. And then he's also scored 16-plus points in his previous 12 out of 15 games for Derek White. So that's where he's at. Really like him tonight to go above his 15.5 points on his projected point total tonight. I also switched him with Porzingis. Porzingis is out, so I took Porzingis out. I initially had Porzingis in the 4 spot under 19.5 points as he has been struggling. Switched out with Derek White over 4.5 rebounds. Derek White has recorded 5+ rebounds now in 6 straight games against Cleveland for him. So I think there's going to be a lot of misses tonight in a physical game. It'll allow opportunities tonight for Derek White to scoop up rebounds. Since Porzingis is out, Jrue Holiday's out, gives him more of an opportunity to come up with a couple more rebounds there tonight for Derek White. And what I like for Cleveland, I saw Donovan Mitchell, his number tonight's at 27.5 for his point total. Wouldn't shock me if he drops down another 30-point game, but that's pretty darn high for a player that's averaging 22. He's got now 4 straight games in a row where he's dropped down at least 31 against the Celtics. Celtics got to key in and make sure that trend ends tonight. If they're able to do that, they're most likely going to win. But Jared Allen, without Porzingis in this game, I think he's going to have a big game. He's averaging 14 points per game in his last 28 games. Player props only at 11.5 points tonight. He had 17 points, 18 rebounds in the last meeting against the Celtics. He has scored 12 points or greater in 20 out of 28 games so far. In the previous 28, he scored 12 points or greater in the last 20 out of 28. So that's what I like tonight. Celtics money line. Cavs Celtics under 233. Derek White over 15.5 points. Derek White over 4.5 rebounds. Jared Allen over 11.5 points. So here we go, about to tip off in just a moment. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen for the Cavs going up against the Celtics starting 5. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Celtics without Porzingis and Holiday tonight. So they got 2 players out, and the Cavs are fully healthy tonight for this game. Hey, appreciate it. Thanks for joining back in, McDougal. Ricardo, welcome to stream. Good evening out to you guys out there tonight. And that's awesome. Jeffrey's got his new Disney Plus account, looks like. That's great, man. Enjoy that Disney Plus there. Am I going to have a bracket challenge with a tournament 2 weeks from Thursday? So I put up the bracket challenge group up there if anybody's interested to join. I won't be doing like any videos on that or so because I'm going to be very, very busy next couple weeks. Actually, this upcoming Thursday, I don't plan on streaming at all. I have to go to the hospital. I have an endoscopy this upcoming Thursday for myself. I've had some issues with my digestive system over the last couple months. It's recently been better. It was not too good in the month of January though. So yeah, I've got a really busy week coming up this next week. I got lacrosse on Wednesday. I got a game, and then I got my procedure on Thursday, so I'm probably going to be down all Thursday coming up, and then I have another game next Saturday that I have. Hey, what's good, Ward? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Celtics with the alternate uniforms tonight, the black and the lime green tonight for Boston. Cavs go with the white jerseys, maroon numbers, maroon letters for tonight's game. Jaylen Brown, he is back after he missed the last game due to injury for JB. Ain't missing this one tonight. And here we go. Horford and Allen about to jump it off for the tip. Celtics without Porzingis and Holiday tonight in this game. Celtics going left to right in the floor. This game is taking place at the TD Garden. And Cavs are right to left, and we are underway. And the Celtics control the opening tip. First possession for Boston. Derek White slides it off to Tatum. Tatum with 32 in the first 2 games this season against Cleveland. Outside finds Horford. Handoff to Brown at the left wing. Brown's guarded by Mobley, 101. Jaylen Brown dribbles up. Step back 3 in the air. Takes it. And he makes it from downtown. A great start for JB, the tone setter. Jaylen Brown. Great to have him back in the lineup. Missed the last game. Lost by 20 against the Pistons. Certainly could help out the team because he averages around 22 points per game this season. Mitchell, crossover. Mitchell, open three. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound control by Tatum. Celtics with their second possession. White crosses midcourt. White lob down low. Brown post up double team. Swings it outside. Tatum bobbled it. Sailed all the way past the midcourt logo. That's a midcourt violation charge to Tatum. So Tatum unable to hand that pass properly. That was a fastball fired from the key all the way to the top to Tatum from Brown, but Tatum butterfingers right there, able to haul it in properly. Cleveland off the inbound. Second possession night for the Cavs. Quarter three by Mobley off the back rim, no good. A rebound control by Tatum. Good start in the glass so far by Jason Tatum. 2 rebounds in the first 2 defensive possessions. Brown crossover, drives, gets past Strus. Brown kick out, quarter. Horford touch pass on top off to Tatum. Physical start so far this game right now. Brown, dribble, drive, dish outside. Tatum gets around Strus, dribbles up to the mid-block. Jumper, got it. JT up and through. It is good for 2. 5-zip Boston. And the Cavs turn it over. White off to the trailer. Tatum kick out, wing 3. Hauser rattles in. Bang, bang for Sam Hauser. Oh, what a start right here, right now for Boston. 8-0 for the Celtics. Cavs settling for 2 perimeter shots, now 3. Garland off the back rim, no good. Not an ideal start at all for Cleveland as Horford collected a defensive rebound. White across the floor off the Tatum. Tatum drives on Strus. Dribble, drive, kick, wing 3. Derek White got it. Bang, bang, boomerang right down the middle of the cylinder. It goes for D. White, baby. Timeout taken on the floor by Kenny Atkinson and the Cavs. 10:04 left to go in the first. Back-to-back threes, Hauser and White, to get the party started tonight on a Friday night in Boston. The Boston Celtics have been the absolute spoiler to the Cleveland Cavaliers this season. Cleveland took it a 15-0 record to start off the season. Took that into Boston. Boston won that game 120-117. Early February, Cleveland went on a 4-game winning streak. Celtics were able to spoil that winning streak, and that's the last time that the Cavs lost, back on February the 4th. The Cavs have gone on 5 different winning streaks, winning at least 4 games or greater. The Celtics have spoiled 2 of those winning streaks out of the 5. This is currently the 5th winning streak right now at the moment. So the Celtics, out of the total winning streaks that have been snapped so far, consisting of 4+ wins on Cleveland's schedule, the Celtics are responsible for half of those wins. Right now, Boston setting the tone because Jaylen Brown, major step back 3. When this team is in the zone hitting their shots, nobody is beating them. And this appears to be the case in the first 2 minutes. Very small sample size, but if they keep this up today, nobody's going to beat them. Nobody's going to beat them in the playoffs if they're playing like this. Yeah, that's awesome, Jeffrey. Keep up the good work, man. What's good, Rain, Troy? Welcome back in, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Porzingis not playing tonight. He's out due to illness. So, Porzingis is out. Drew Holiday is out as well. That's due to, I think, like a finger injury. It was listed. It was some sort of, like, hand/finger injury for Drew Holiday. So, he is out, too. Celtics shorthanded in this game. Celtics have been shorthanded a couple times when they've taken on Cleveland. They beat them the first time without Porzingis. They lost a close game the second time around without Jaylen Brown and without Derek White. So those were 2 really key pieces for Boston. Jaylen Brown and Derek White, so key. And they only lost by 4, 115-111 the second time around when they were both without Brown and White in that game. What a start. I mean, everything's looking so good when Sam Hauser drills his first shot attempt in the night. That is awesome. Jason Tatum setting the tone to begin this game as well. 2 rebounds in the defensive glass, 2 assists by Tatum. His playmaking has come a long way. His court vision has been phenomenal recently for Tatum. He doesn't need to go out and score like 25, 30 points, but what he's been doing, he's been padding the stat sheet with games like 19, 11, and 10 for Jason Tatum. It's been awesome because he doesn't need to go out and score 30 points on something crazy like 11 for 27 shooting or something like that. He's doing it through lowering the volume, but also playmaking for the open guys on the floor, sending the ball out to his teammates and shooting it with more efficiency when he's had those opportunities. He's attacked much more. We get back to action right now, 11-0. Cavs with possession, right to left on the floor for Cleveland. Mitchell crosses midcourt. Celtics rank number 5 in the NBA in defensive rating. Hand off to Strus. Slides it off to the left wing. Garland up fake. Side step to his left. Moves the ball down low. Off to Mobley, and he soars up and throws it down with a two-handed flush. On the board for Cleveland now. Celtics started off trailing 11-0 against the Pistons. Cleveland just down 11-0, now 11-2. Brown at the baseline, guarded by Garland. Brown working on Garland 101, takes him inside to keep Brown. Dish out to the wing, touch pass, Hauser, corner 3, Derek White, no good. Pulled off the Paul George from the bubble. That ball hit the left side of the glass on a missed 3 by Derek White. Mitchell off the dribble handoff, outside to Mobley. Top of the key off to Garland. Garland dribbles up, drives into Horford. Kick out, corner 3, Max Strus off the back, no good. Tatum secures the defensive rebound. What's good? The Niger player, Harry, welcome in. Jason Tatum already with 3 rebounds in this game. Brown slides it cross court. White drives on Mobley. Outside finds Tatum. Tatum top of the key. Take it on Mobley 1-on-1. Step back 3 in the air. Jason Tatum, cha-ching. He is money on the 3 ball. 14-2 Celtics. 4 for 5 from the perimeter. Boston in the groove right now. Garland. Dish outside. Mobley. Corner 3. Contested by Horford off the mark. No good. A rebound secured by Hauser. Celtics with possession. This game's all Boston right now. Tatum. Top of the key. Guarded by a big. Loves that matchup. Working on Jared Allen. Switched guarded by Garland. Bounce pass deflected. Intercepted though by Garland. Garland up the floor. Shovel pass. Allen downhill. Kick out corner. Intercepted by Derek White with a steal. Bad pass there is offline by Jared Allen. Step back 3. Jaylen Brown sizzles the triple. Man, it is raining threes right now in Beantown. 17-2 Boston, putting the whole world on notice right now. Mitchell runner as he gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Donovan Mitchell. Talk about a statement star. We've got it right here, right now. The Jays out on full control. Jason Tatum, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. In 4 minutes, perfect, 2 for 2 from the floor. Jaylen Brown, the tone setter, he has got 6. 2 free throws by Mitchell. If you limit Mitchell to under 30, you win this game tonight for the Celtics. Donovan Mitchell is averaging above 30 points per game in the first 3 games this season against the Celtics. Despite that, he's averaging above 30 points per game. They have just a 1-2 record against Boston, even when Mitchell's got off for 30+. Second free throw missed off the front rim. The first one was good, 17-2. The Celtics come away with a defensive rebound. 4 minutes into action so far. Jaylen Brown in his groove, shooting 39% from the perimeter in home games this season. Brown, a jumper, mid-range, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, Jaylen Brown goes up, he scores between 3 defenders. Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, Max Strus crowding the box. Nobody can stop me. I am back, JB, and Al Horford comes out with a block. Tatum has it up the floor. Tatum, 3-on-2, kick out, open 3. Hauser off the back from no good. Offensive rebound control by Tatum. Another 3. Hauser, good. Sam Hauser, baby. 22-3 right now's the score. And the Celtics force a turnover. Derek White, second steal of the game. Horford, bounce pass, open 3. Tatum, bullseye. Oh yeah. 25-3. When Peyton Pritchard hasn't even checked into the game yet. Unbelievable. Timeout on the floor by Cleveland. 7-11 left to go in the first. Unbelievably wild start here. The Celtics cannot miss. 9 for 12 shooting, 7 for 9 from the perimeter. Jason Tatum is absolutely him post All-Star break. Jason Tatum is proving himself to the entire world, proving himself to Steve Kerr, and proving himself to everybody that he wants that NBA Finals championship ring, and NBA Finals MVP. What a start for the Jays. 8 by Tatum, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 points by Jaylen Brown. Great to have him back in the lineup. Sam Hauser, 6 points by Sam Hauser tonight. That's huge. 3 by Derek White. 3 steals by Derek White. Holy moly. Putting the whole world on notice right now. No Porzingis, no Holiday. No problem to start off this game currently. Evan Mobley is the only guy who scored a bucket. 2 points by Mobley. 1 point by Mitchell. Cavs are cold. 1 for 7. 0 for 5 from 3. 3 turnovers. Celtics out rebounding Cleveland 9-1. Jason Tatum is coming up with every single defensive rebound that there is. That there almost is right now. 7-1 defensive rebounds. And Tatum's doing everything right now. 8, 4, and 3 for points, rebounds, and assists. What a start. What's good, Edith? Welcome back in. Vital Rights in the stream. Glad to have you back in. And hope all is going well there for Edith. Yeah, feel free to drop it in there, Jeffrey. If anybody's interested, college basketball March Madness is just around the corner. I posted in the chat. It's pinned into the chat. Feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group for March Madness. That link is now in the chat. All are welcome to join. And 1 bracket per person. And feel free to put your channel name if you guys would like. So I know like who's entered in the bracket. I know some people do it by ESPN fan or so. But feel free to put your channel name so I know like who entered into the bracket challenge group. I probably won't be able to release like bracket predictions video for me this year before the start of tournament because I got so much going on, especially that week of the tournament. Actually, that first day of the tournament, I'm probably gonna do just 1 stream that day because I actually have a water polo game at 7 that night. So I'm probably just gonna do whatever the game is at like 12 o'clock on Thursday. Because I don't think I can fit in the second game. Because usually there's like a 3:30 or a 4:30. And if it goes to overtime, yeah, that's really, really pushing it. I wouldn't make the people too happy showing up late for that or so. So I'm probably just going to only do 1 game on the Thursday opening rounds. We get back to action, 25-3. That's not a typo right now. Cleveland with possession. Top of the key, Garland. Crossover. He thought about taking the 3. He drives into Hauser. Garland downhill to the rim. Scores the layup. 20-point lead for the Celtics. Derek White crosses midcourt. It's White, Tatum, Horford, Brown, and Hauser. Tatum at the left wing perimeter. Guarded by a big man, 1-on-1. Working on Allen. Step back 3 in the air. Tatum, no good. That was almost down. It was halfway down. Around the rim and out. Cavs with possession. Garland. Dish down low. Allen rolls down to the hoop, and Allen gets fouled before he scored a layup. So they will not count the 2. This will result in an inbound coming up for Cleveland. Yeah, it's around 30 seconds delay due to YouTube delay. Luke Cornett checks in the first time tonight. Luke Cornett available. He replaces Horford, who heads towards the bench now. Inbound goes to Allen. Jared Allen, handoff to Garland. Garland drives, a runner off the rim, no good. Cornett collects the defensive rebounds. Luke Cornett, a major plus whenever he checks into the game. Super, super underrated player. Really thriving in the Celtics system. Jaylen Brown, pivot, backs his way on Strus. Jumper, baseline, tough shot, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Luke Cornett. Got stripped of the basketball, though, as Cleveland came up with a steal. Drive, attack the paint. Strus floats up the layup, and he got it to go. Good for 2. 25-7. 4-zip run for Cleveland right now. They were trailing as many by 22. That was not a typo. It was 25-3 coming back from the last time out. Missed corner 3 by Hauser. Rebound secured by Garland. Up the floor to Ty Jerome. First time in the court for him. Also DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell right now is on the bench. So is Mobley. Runner by Jerome. That's no good. Missed off the top of the glass. Tatum collects another defensive rebound. 5 rebounds for Tatum tonight so far. in this opening quarter. Derek White at the left wing perimeter. White jacks up the three off the back heel, no good. Sent off the glass by Cornette. Offensive rebound. Hauser couldn't put it in as he missed off the back rim, and Hunter secured a defensive board. Garland at the top of the key. He'll slow down tempo. They're down by 18 right now. Garland drives on Cornette, and Luke Cornette picks up the foul. That's now the third personal foul charge to Boston. Peyton Pritchard going to check into the game now for the first time tonight. Happy Daddy on the street. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, this is not a typo right now. Celtics throttled this Cleveland team right from the start. Non-shooting foul. Inbound goes to Cleveland. Peyton Pritchard just checked in for Jaylen Brown. Handoff to Garland. Garland, runner over Cornette, and he drills it. Off the backboard, able to cash it in. 25-9. 5 on the floor look like this for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, Luke Cornette, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Sam Hauser. Tatum at the top of the key, guarded by Allen. Dribble, drive, down the lane inside. Tatum goes up, gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up on the line for JT. Hey, what's good? Greg on the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you back in, man. What a start right now for Boston. They were leading as much as 25-3 at one point. 6-zip run for Cleveland. 2 free throws here by Tatum. First one's good. And Jason Tatum on a MVP level right now. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Absolutely in the zone for Tatum. 32 points in the first 2 games against Cleveland for JT. Second free throw is good. Cavs have possession. Allen at the top, slides it off to Hunter. 4.5 left to go in the first. DeAndre Hunter puts up a tough shot, no good. Got fouled though. That is on Peyton Pritchard, who they call it on. So shooting foul charge to Pritchard. Hunter will have 2 shots coming up at the line. First free throw is good. Going back to my top 5 picks for tonight. Number 1 was Celtics money line. And my main reasoning for this, 15-1. The Celtics are following a loss this season. They don't lose 2 straight games in a row often. They've only done it once this season. That's the longest winning streak that they lost 2 in a row, December 23rd and December 25th. They ain't going to let that happen against the top team in the East, trying to gain ground on the top team in the East, sitting 6.5 games back. Second free throw is no good. Tatum steps into a 3, missed off the back rim, no good. Sam Merrill secures the defensive rebound. Cleveland had this rough start the last time against the Celtics. It was too little too late in the end. Drew Peterson checks into the game for the first time tonight, and Sam Merrill just buried a 3 over Peterson. Making it look interesting right now. 10-2 run by Cleveland last 3 minutes. That's the only thing. Question the rotations in a big game like this, playing a player like Peterson. Pritchard at the right block, slides it outside. Hauser puts the ball into the hands to Tatum. Tatum at the top of the key. Peterson is on the floor as well. Tatum, crossover, guarded by Garland. Drives on Garland. Step back jumper. Deep 2. Butter. Jason Tatum buries it for the deep 2J. He is in the zone tonight for JT. Merrill, runner, inside the key, left it short. That was Jerome, number 2, actually. And Tatum collects his 6th rebound in the night. Celtics with possession. Pritchard, step back 3 in the air over Ty Jerome. No good off the back rim. Peterson off to Hauser, who controlled the defensive rebound. Offensive rebound there. Tatum with possession. 3:15 left to go in the first. Celtics by 11 already in the glass. 16-5. Here goes Tatum downhill to the rack. Soars up, gets fouled. Taking out the big man tonight in this game. Jared Allen commits a shooting foul. And that's the second personal foul tonight charged to Jared Allen. Man, Jason Tatum is playing so hungry tonight. I know Tatum gets a lot of disrespect and stuff because he's not like other guys or so with their type personalities. Like, Jason Tatum doesn't have that type of personality that Anthony Edwards has or so. But Jason Tatum, low-key, just so hungry tonight in this game. First free throw he missed. You see now Torrey Craig check into the game to replace Sam Hauser. So Joe Mazzulla going through his rotations right now in this game. Torrey Craig checks on the floor. Jaylen Brown's back in as well. Second free throw by Tatum. That's good. 30-13. This is like a final game of a football score right now in the NFL. 3 minutes left to go in the first. Ty Jerome, a wide open three. Celtics forgot to switch on top of him, and he drills it wide open. It's a target practice triple. 14-point lead again for Boston. Tatum crosses midcourt. He's on the floor with Pritchard, Cornette, Craig, and Brown. Tatum at the top, guarded by Mobley. Tatum, 1-on-1, 8 on the timer, crossover, top of the key, dribbles up, spin cycle, jumper, tough one, mid-range, and the follow-away off the mark, no good. This ball gets tipped around, off to Mobley for the defensive rebound. 14-point game right now. Mitchell, back on the floor for Cleveland, only 1 point at the free throw line by Mitchell. He makes it 3 as he drills the deep 2. I've seen parts of it. I don't believe I've seen it in full. So I've actually, like, never sat down to, like, get the film for the Hoosiers film. But when it comes on sometimes, I think, like, the channel AMC, when I'm scrolling through the channels, I usually catch, like, when it's in progress or so. Jaylen Brown just attacked inside the paint, scored for 2. He's got double digits now with 10 for Jaylen Brown. Ty Jerome right back, runner inside the key for the basket. 32-20, minute 40 left to go in the first. Brown at the top of the key. Celtics led as many by 22. At one point in this game, offensive foul. Picked up, charged to Boston. That's on Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, Pritchard with a rough start tonight, yet to score. Just picked up personal foul number 2. So second personal foul tonight, charged to Pritchard, inbound here for Cleveland. 4 turnovers by Boston tonight. That's the only thing that's keeping them back a little bit right now. Cleveland with 3 turnovers. Celtics been dominant on the glass. Ty Jerome, good from the perimeter. Knocks down a 3. He is saving his team right now. This was at one point a humongous lead. It is now down to 9. 32-23. That's why you got to play the full 48 minutes in an actual NBA game and not the first 11. Jaylen Brown at the elbow. Jaylen Brown dribbles up inside the key. Force up a tough shot from 10 feet away. Offensive rebound. Backdoor opportunity. Goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up here by JB. No. So they wouldn't be number 1 in the standings. They're still 6.5 games back behind Cleveland. So, yeah, even though the Celtics kept on winning, it's they weren't able to close the gap up because Cleveland had won 8 straight games ever since they lost against Boston. So the last loss for Cleveland was when they took on Boston back on February 4th. First one was good by Jaylen Brown. Al Horford checks back in as he replaces Cornette. Just this one stream tonight. Second free throw by Brown. Left it off the rim short. Cavs with possession, 10-point game. Ty Jerome crosses midcourt. Jerome drives downhill underneath inside the key guard by Craig. Huge rejection by Jason Tatum. And it goes out of bounds off Cleveland. Jason Tatum bringing the fire and the fury and the hungriness in this first half. Ty Jerome, one-on-one working on Craig, and then Tatum snuck his way right from behind, swatted out like a volleyball spike, and swatted it out of bounds, but first it touched the Cav in the process. That's a huge, huge block there by Tatum. Celtics with possession. Tatum, dribble, drive, right down the lane inside, backdoor, scores the layup. Oh man, Jason Tatum tonight, playing like Kobe Bryant. flexes as he scores the bucket. He's on another level tonight for JT. Eyes behind the back of his head, crossovers. He drives on Mobley, soars up with his eyes to the back of the rim, puts it off the glass, scores in the and one. Holy moly, Jason Tatum, 15 points right now in his first quarter. Free throws good. 16 for Tatum. This is a man that dropped down 32 in the first 2 games against the Cavs this season. Mitchell, dribble, drive, kick out, quarter. Hunter contested by Horford on the 3, splashes it. That's a tough shot right there from the perimeter. Final 20 seconds left to go in the first. Tatum with possession crossing midcourt. Celtics 7 for 14 from 3 in the first quarter. Tatum, edge of the midcourt logo. He's defended by Mobley 101. Tatum dribbles back to the TD Garden logo. Now dribbles up. 5 seconds left to go. Tatum crossover, drives inside the key. Fall away, mid-range, connects on it. Jason Tatum, he can do everything tonight for him in the opening quarter. 18 by JT as we end one in the books of the TD Garden. What a start. Jason Tatum, man. You the man, brother. You the man. He looks completely changed tonight. This does not look like the Jason Tatum of last month. This looks like a hungry Jason Tatum that's on the verge of proving Steve Kerr wrong and being NBA Finals MVP in 2025. What a start. When the whole world is watching, the Celtics are responding, showing why they're going to win their 19th chip this season as a franchise. Jason Tatum, 18 points in 12 minutes. 6 for 9 shooting. 2 for 4 from the perimeter. 4 for 5 at the free throw line. Great balance between attacking the rim, scoring baskets down low, getting and ones, heading to the free throw line, and also pouring in 2 made threes in the first quarter for Tatum. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block for Jason Tatum. 11 points by Jaylen Brown, 6 points by Hauser, 3 by White. Cavs, led by Ty Jerome off the bench. He has got 8. Donovan Mitchell just 3 so far. 4 points by Garland, 4 points by Hunter. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. And yeah, this is my only stream tonight. Usually I stream just 1 game per day, unless like I'm around for that full day and there's like a break in between. I usually never do like back-to-back games or so, because I've noticed it's really, really bad for my health. Because I did that a couple of years ago, more so for college basketball. I would take like a 7 o'clock game and then a 9 o'clock game. It's just way too much, because I work from like 8 to 4. I get up at like 6:45 in the morning, work from 8 to 4, get home around like 4:30, 4:45, and then eat dinner. And then by the time 7 o'clock rolled around, I have 1 stream, and then I went into the second stream after that at 9. And then by the time that ended, it was like 11:30, and I had a lot of issues sleeping and stuff. So it's just 1 stream I cover per night. I'll never cover the late game, because usually after this stream, I'm usually like super hungry or so, and have to get something to eat, because lately I've been noticing my blood sugar comes down like 3 hours after I eat, and I usually eat once I get home around like 5 or so. Yeah, this quarter has to be one of the best that we've seen all year. I think the last time they took on Cleveland, they smashed them in the opening quarter, and then Cleveland mounted a comeback, but the comeback was too little too late. Hey, what's good? Marcus in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. What a start for the Celtics right now. They are dominating on the glass, which is interesting because the Cavs have a double big lineup. Jared Allen, 18 rebounds in the last game. Tonight, he's got 0 through 1 quarter with 2 personal fouls. 38-26 as we start off the second quarter. Mitchell on the floor with Dean Wade, Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill, and Ty Jerome. Mitchell, turnaround jumper, 13-footer, rattles it in. Celtics 5 in the court to begin the second quarter. We got Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Luke Cornett, Al Horford, and Peyton Pritchard. Horford gets the lob, touch pass, quarter three. Pritchard buries the triple. First made through the three tonight, baby, for PP. 41-28 right now. Celtics firing on all cylinders. 7 assists. That's on 14 made field goals. 8 for 15 at 53% from the perimeter as Mitchell gets followed by Brown. If that's on the shot, it will be 2. Right now, Tatum getting a breather on the bench to begin the second quarter. Jason Tatum, the only player in NBA history with 18.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block in the first quarter. How about that? Jason Tatum, only player in NBA history, not this season, in NBA history, in quarter one, to have 18.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block in the first quarter. That is wild. Absolutely wild. I mean, he is just so disrespected out there. They had on the screen a couple of days ago on ESPN as Mitchell buries both of the free throws. They had player A, player B, and player C. Jason Tatum was player A on that list. He was right with player B, who was Michael Jordan, and player C was Larry Bird. And they were comparing NBA championships by age 26, all NBA selections and All-Star game selections by age 26, as Jaylen Brown buries the 3. They're red hot from the perimeter. Jaylen Brown's got 14, following the suit of Tatum. That's 32 out of the 44 combined between Brown and Tatum. The 3 goes down by Mitchell. 11-point game right now. Celtics out in full control. White, he has only got 3. He could heat up in bunches. Derek White at the left wing. He is guarded by Dean Wade. Dribbles towards his right, slides it off to Cornett. Pass got deflected, intercepted. Mobley came up with a steal. Mobley attacks right on Luke Cornett. Euro step, kiss off the glass. He scores. Zupping it off the backboard. 9-point game right now. Celtics once again with possession. They'll try it again off that last turnover. Pritchard running the point, slides it off to Brown, left wing. Brown thought about a step back, dribbles up now at the mid-block. Brown held on to by Mitchell, and Mitchell forcing a tie-up. I don't know about that right there. They're not going to show the replay of that, but yeah, Donovan Mitchell forcing the tie-up. This will be a jump ball between Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell at the Celtics free throw circle. Seemed like he got some contact from behind, and Jaylen Brown wasn't too pleased on how Mitchell tied him up there. Seemed like there was a little bit of shoving from Mitchell from behind. So Brown and Mitchell about to go for this jump ball here at the Celtics free throw circle. Brown tips it off to Horford. Celtics control the tip. Horford off the pivot, right baseline dribble, blocked off the glass by Mobley. Cavs come up with the basketball. Isaac Okoro, first time at the floor, number 35 for Cleveland. Mitchell, lob inside the paint to Okoro, got knocked down. No call by the referees, letting them play physical right now. As it was Luke Cornett who came up with that deflection. Jaylen Brown attacks the rack, scores the layup, plus the foul. 46-35 Boston out in full control in this game. Man, it is awesome to see Jaylen Brown back tonight for the Celtics. Man, his game just so good. Attack, 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 attack all game long. Jaylen Brown last year averaged over 26 points per game post the All-Star break. Once again, he has teared it up after the All-Star break. Free throw is good. He's got 17 right now for Jaylen Brown. Where they can't stop Jason Tatum, neither can they stop Jaylen Brown. 35 out of the 47 combined through Tatum and Brown right now. That's the same score that Cleveland has on the board as a collective unit. Missed 3 offensive rebound. Okoro gets them to 37. And Joe Mazzulla here will burn a timeout. 47-37 with 9:31 left to go before halftime as we'll head to the timeout on the floor. Wow, what a start tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block by Jason Tatum in the first 12 minutes to begin this game. 17 points by Jaylen Brown. He's played 12 minutes so far as well. 6 by Hauser, 3 each by White and Pritchard. Now I'm going to let you guys know about my channel sponsor here. This stream is sponsored by BetUS. Bet on the season sports action with BetUS. An A-plus rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. It's available to all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. BetUS features sports betting on multiple sports such as NBA basketball, college basketball, NFL football, NHL hockey, MLB baseball, international soccer, golf, tennis, NASCAR racing, and numerous other sports. It also has a prop builder where you can put together bets and player props and team props as well. Same game parlay is also offered on BetUS that has live sports betting during games. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of this video. I just posted that link into the chat, and also you can scan the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Really good start right now. Celtics are dominating the glass, 17-9. Boston red hot from the perimeter, 9 for 16 from 3. Cavs are 5 for 11. And both teams shooting the ball real well. 55% for the Celtics, 56% for the Cavs right now. Yeah, Celtics definitely missed Jaylen Brown on Wednesday. Jaylen Brown averages around 22 points per game, and they lost by 20 in that game. Peyton Pritchard, absolute gym rat. As he checks onto the floor here, we're going to get back to action. 9:31 left to go before halftime. Celtics get the inbound left to right on the floor for Boston. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Luke Cornett, Al Horford. That's the 5 of the court currently for the Celtics. White at the top of the key, slides it off the Brown left wing into one dribble, jacks up the 3 off the back rim, no good. Tipped up by Cornett, tipped over to Mitchell for the defensive rebound. Mitchell, Mobley, Dean Wade, Sam Merrill, Isaac Okoro, the 5 in the court. Wade's 3 came up short. Cornett battled for the rebound. Merrill came down with it on the offensive glass, ripped it away from Cornett. Merrill, shovel pass. Mobley, clobbered, fouled. Good try there defensively, though. Yeah, Derek White in the area did. Wait a second, what? Was he fouled or not? Jaylen Brown got a piece of that basketball. Yeah, they called it on Brown. Yep, he's going to have free throws. So Evan Mobley is going to shoot shots here at the free throw line. 2 shots, first one's good. Second free throw is good. 47-39, under 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Brown off to White, back out to Brown at the left wing. Slides it off to Derek White, outside Pritchard. Pritchard dribbles up to the right corner perimeter. Pritchard, bounce pass, drops it down to Brown at the elbow. Brown arises for the jumper, deep 2, off the mark, no good. Okoro secures the defensive rebound. Cleveland making this a game right now, only trailing by 8. At the moment. They were down by 22 to begin this game. 25-3 was the score in the early first quarter. Mitchell missed a runner. Dina Wade able to clean it up, though. We get a 6-point game right now. Only a 2-possession game currently. Cavs with a bunch of momentum after a very slow start tonight in this one. That's why you get to play the full 48. White moves it off to the middle. Cornette backs his way on Mobley. Shovel pass. Bad pass there. Got bobbled to White. Able to keep it in the court of play. Great hustle play by Derek White. Horford, one at a timer. Fall away. Tough shot. Baseline. Off the mark. No good. Cornette tips over to Pritchard for the offensive rebound. And Cornette gets clobbered with a handful of face on his head. So referees blow the whistle here, and I think it's on, is it on Mobley or Wade? Or Mitchell. It's on Mitchell. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell came in trying to track down that rebound, and he hit Luke Cornette right in the face. Square in the face right there with a hand. And Jaylen Brown checks out towards the bench. Horford back into the game replacing Cornette. Tatum replaces Jaylen Brown. Now Horford lost the handle. Turnover committed by the Celtics here. 6-point game. Mobley. Dribble. Drive. Inside. Bobble the basketball. Horford out of bounds with it. Almost had the steal. It's going to stay Cavs ball. Jared Allen, DeAndre Hunter both check in now. Mobley, Mitchell, and Merrill come out. So there's an additional player as well that's in there for Cleveland. And that's Darius Garland. So Garland's back on the floor. He moves it off to his teammate who knocks down the triple. DeAndre Hunter, that's a pure stroke from the perimeter. 14-3 run right now by Cleveland. They were down by 22 at one point. That's why you get to play the full 48. Tatum, what was that? Yikes. Air ball by Jason Tatum after incredible, historic first quarter. He starts off quarter 2 with an air ball. Vegas, what's good, man? We're just gonna play the full game right now. Not playing in the second quarter currently. Garland lost the handle. It's a turnover. Cleveland's outscoring Boston here 18-9 in the second quarter. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Quarter 3, Hauser, no good. They've gone cold. Rebound collected by Hunter. Hunter takes up the floor. Celtics 9 for 19 right now. They started off 7 for 9 from the perimeter. Hunter dribbles up, mid-range runner, blocked by Hauser. Celtics with possession. Tatum, Hauser, Pritchard, Horford, White. The 5 in the court currently for Boston. Tatum crossover, working on Allen at the elbow. Rise and fire over Jared Allen. Tatum sinks it. There you go, able to see if he can mount a run once again right now. 20 points tonight for JT. Dean Wade steps into an open 3. That's too easy. It's the closest they've been since the first 15 seconds of this game. Cleveland 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Celtics just 4 for 10. Tatum at the right wing gets past Garland off the dribble towards his left. Finds White. Catch and fire. 3. Derek White. Bullseye from downtown. 6 points for him tonight. Hasn't attempted too many shots, but he's been efficient when called upon tonight for D. White. He has been the closer in games. He has been great in fourth quarter moments. Darius Garland sneaks his way around, scores the 2. 5:40 left to go before halftime. Celtics with possession. Tatum at the left wing. Dribbles towards the top. Feeds White. Catch and fire. 3 again. Sizzles the triple. Derek White. Bang, bang. Back-to-back threes. Man, he is a machine right now. Gonna keep on feeding D. White. 9 points. 3 for 6 from the perimeter in this game for White. Garland at the top. Garland, step back 3 in the air. Garland missed it off the back rim. This ball gets tipped around off the Tatum for another rebound. 8th rebound of the night for Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum looking to see if he can go into halftime with a double-double. This could very well be a triple-double game for him. 28-5 for points, rebounds, and assists. Derek White's 3, shooting with confidence, but that time it didn't even hit the rim. Bottom right part of the glass, 6-point game. Garland, drive, a kick, quarter 3, a Coro, got it. It's a 3-point game. 55-52. This game has been electric right now. Timeout taken on the floor as the Celtics will burn their second timeout tonight. 4:52 left to go before halftime. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. We got 100 plus watching right now. Thanks all for joining in, you guys. The real MVPs out here to stream. 20 points by Tatum. 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block on 7 for 11 shooting. He scored 20 points in 15 minutes. 17 by Jaylen Brown in 14 minutes. 9 points now for Derek White. 3 for 6 from the perimeter with 3 steals. 6 points by Sam Hauser. 3 points off the bench by Pritchard. Major difference tonight between the Celtics bench and the Cavs starters. Here's the plus box minus tonight. It's interesting. Sam Hauser, plus 17. Al Horford, plus 13. Jason Tatum, plus 9. Derek White, plus 8. Jaylen Brown, plus 7. But off the bench, Celtics struggling to defend. Luke Cornett, minus 16. Peyton Pritchard, minus 15. And Torrey Craig, minus 8 off the bench. So the Celtics bench having issues tonight, whereas the Cavs starters have had issues tonight. Minus 18 for Max Strus. Minus 14 for Garland and Allen. Minus 11 for Mobley and Mitchell. And it's been the Cavs bench that's been the difference so far. Everybody's scoring from the bench. They've got 5 guys who have scored each, responsible for 28 bench points. 28 bench points for Cleveland compared to just 3 for the Celtics. Plus 13 from the bench by DeAndre Hunter and Ty Jerome. Plus 12 by Sam Merrill. Plus 9 by Dean Wade. Plus 6 by Isaac Okoro. Yeah, it's ridiculous. The whole Joel Embiid situation. Joel Embiid might not even play a single game in his NBA career for the foreseeable future for him. It looks like he could be done. For what I heard, he's supposed to be going some like radical treatment on his knee, that they have to like break a bone or something in his, I think it's in his hip. They have to break a bone so his knee can get aligned properly. It's some sort of radical treatment that's out there. Dr. Brian Suter posted a video recently about that. He said that this is just absolutely crazy that they're even thinking about this type of treatment to Embiid, and most likely it looks like Embiid could be done for the remainder of his career for him, because his knee looks like it's shot. Like it's bad. He shouldn't even have played in the Olympics. Shouldn't even have been playing this season if it wasn't an issue. It starts off with Olympics. He didn't play in the playoffs last year. I mean, you got to get that right. Like, how in the world is this guy not playing the playoffs, then comes back to play in the Olympics, and then doesn't play to start off the beginning of the season? Like, you got to get that right. And it got worse over time, and the Olympics looks like it had an issue to re-aggravate that and just made it worse and worse. And there's very little chance now that Joel Embiid could potentially come back and play games in the foreseeable future for him. Jaylen Brown back into action, just scored as we come back from the timeout. 57-52 right now. Garland, step back 3 in the air. Missed off the mark, no good. Cornette secures the defensive rebound. Celtics with the ball. Brown on the floor with White, Cornette, Tatum, and Hauser. Brown backs his way inside the key. Brown up fake at the free throw circle. Outside finds Tatum. Tatum, edge of the midcourt logo, defended by Garland, 101, approaching 4 minutes left to go. Tatum, dribble, drive on Allen, inside the key. Jason Tatum, money, as he scores. Cha-ching, up and in off the glass, good for 2. Excellent dribble drive penetration there by Tatum, as Dean Wade missed the 3. Tatum collects his 9th rebound of the night. Tatum steps into an open 3. Tatum, got it to go, bang, bang, for the top of the key. Jason Tatum, playing like Kobe tonight. 25, 9, and 6 for Jason Tatum. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You got Nikola Jokic. Jason Tatum right there with those two. Plus Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum at the top of his game tonight. Lob went down off the alley-oop flush for Cleveland. That's the first 2 of the night for Jarrett Allen. 3:15 left to go before halftime. Jason Tatum putting up massive numbers in this first half. Tatum at the right wing, and a foul charge to Okoro away from the basketball as he bulldozes over Brown. What's good, Michael? Welcome in. Things going well, man. Glad to have you back in. XNLT Eagle, welcome back to the stream, bud. What a game. Roller coaster of a game. If you're just joining in, this is not a typo. The Celtics were leading this game 25-3 to start off this game. They were up 11-0, then 25-3. And now they built an 8-point lead. Cleveland came back and made it a 2-point game, as close as it's been in the first half. Tatum crossover, step back three in the air over Allen. Cha-ching! Open up the bank right there. Jason Tatum banks home a 3-ball. Big time rocket shot all the way from the Seaport District right there on that big time 3. Sailing right off the glass. Mobley missed an easy runner from 6 feet away. Horford with a defensive rebound. Jason Tatum steps into another 3 with rhythm. That time missed off the back heel. He was looking to send that one through as well. That was pretty close. Garland gets past the defense. Shaking, baking. He scores the easy layup. 65-56. Yep, Jason Tatum will have a triple-double. Looking like it right now. 28, 9, and 7 for Jason Tatum. Tatum, edge of the midcourt logo. He is guarded by Mobley. Slides it off to Horford, who shoots the 3. Right down the chute, delivers. It's a laser beam from the perimeter by Big Al Horford. Jason Tatum, assist number 7 of the night. Missed layup at the rim by Garland. Hauser with a defensive rebound. Celtics put up 68 in this first half. Top of the key back to Tatum. Tatum lobbed down low. Brown. Brown called an offensive foul. Delayed whistle there as he knocked down Max Strus, posting up inside the key. And Jaylen Brown frustrated right now, talking to the refs about that call. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I do agree there. He shoved Max Strus down to the hardwood. So he shoved him. That was a hard shove. Yeah, so even though I'm a Celtics fan, I gotta agree with that call there by the officials. That was a hard shove there by Brown as he was trying to post up, gain some separation. He shoved down Max Strus. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is still livid right now. Jaylen Brown currently still livid as he got substituted out of the game. Cleveland just buried a quick 3 off the inbound. 68-59. Celtics up by 9 here. Minute and a half left to go before halftime. Tatum working on Mobley. Dribbles up. Takes the jumper. 13-footer straight away. Bounced off the rim. No good. Mitchell secures the defensive rebound. Donovan Mitchell, far side of the floor, guarded by Hauser. Bounce pass off to Garland. Takes the 3, makes the 3 from the perimeter. 68-62. It's only a 6-point game once again. Final minute left to go before halftime. Derek White crosses midcourt, guarded by Strus here. Both of these teams shooting red hot for the perimeter. 52%, 10 for 19 for the Cavs, 14 for 26 for the Celtics. Derek White getting into the mid-range, scores the 2. Derek White up to 11 in double digits tonight. 8-point game, 50 seconds left to go before halftime. What a game between the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. Here goes Mitchell to the rack. Gets fouled. Jason Tatum signaling to Joe Mazzulla to challenge this foul. Mitchell hits the deck belly hard on his stomach, going down hard. He's back up on his feet. Yeah, he drives into Horford. Tatum was on the side. And this will result in free throws coming up by Mitchell, though Tatum signaling to Joe Mazzulla, you got to challenge this call, and that's what the Celtics are going to do right now. Joe Mazzulla is going to challenge this foul called on Tatum. 70-62. 46 seconds left to go before halftime as we head to the timeout. What a game right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams in the channel. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS, where you can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A-plus rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video pinned into the chat, to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. So coach's challenge in the last foul, and that was a failed coach's challenge by the Celtics. So Donovan Mitchell will head to the free throw line, shoot 2 shots coming up. Jason Tatum, first personal foul of the night. Jason Tatum, very well, looking like he's going to have a triple-double when the dust is settled and finished up in this game. This is what he's got tonight for JT. 28 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists currently. First free throw is good by Mitchell. 28 by Tatum. Brown's got 19. White has 11. Donovan Mitchell with 14. Darius Garland with 11. Ty Jerome has 8. Second free throw is good by Mitchell. 6-point game. Celtics led as many by 22 at one point. It was 25-3 to start off this game. Tatum crosses midcourt. Tatum at the top of the key, guarded by Mobley. Tatum dribbles up, 18-footer straight away. Rattled in. That is good. All the bounces going his way tonight here, folks. Jason Tatum got 31 right now in the first half. We could be looking at a career-high game potentially out of Tatum tonight. Mitchell, final 30 seconds and under remaining. Mitchell, crossover, bounce pass, right baseline dribble. Strus off the fingertips of Mobley, results in the steal. Pritchard came up with a steal. Tatum, 17 seconds left, crosses midcourt. Shot clock turned off. Jason Tatum slows it down. What a majestic performance here by Jason Tatum as the whole crowd comes up on his feet. Sends it over to Hauser. Kick out to the wing. Pritchard. Right baseline dribble. Bounce pass. Horford. Little runner. Got it to go. Good for 2 by Big Al Horford. And the 3-point shot at the buzzer. No good. Missed by Cleveland. 74-64. We're looking at Jason Tatum. He believes that he could be the face of the league. What a start for player A tonight. Jason Tatum on the same level as Michael Jordan and Larry Bird. Age 26. Putting up big numbers for JT. 74-64 to the first half of action. What a start. Reminding the world, if they can close it out tonight, that they are the defending champions. No Porzingis, no Holiday. First half, they shot the cover off the ball. Jason Tatum put it together. Just a majestic performance for the ages. Jason Tatum, career high 60 against the Spurs back on April 30th, 2021. Has the chance to do damage with that tonight. Jason Tatum goes into halftime with 30. That's on 11 for 17 shooting, 4 for 8 from the perimeter in 20 minutes. 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block. 19 points by Jaylen Brown, 11 by Derek White. What a game. 15 by Donovan Mitchell, 11 by Darius Garland. Both teams shooting the cover off the ball. 56% for Boston, 53.5% for Cleveland. Celtics are 14 for 26 from the perimeter. Cavs are 10 for 20 from the perimeter. Celtics plus 6 in the glass, 23-17. Points in the paint go to Cleveland, 22-14. Man, Jason Tatum is on another level tonight. What's good, Bradley? Welcome back in, man. Glad to have you guys back in once again. Hey, if you guys are college basketball fans, feel free to join my Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group over at ESPN Tournament Challenge. That link is now posted in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. And all are welcome to join. One bracket per person. The brackets will lock right before the first round games. That's on, I believe it's Thursday, March 21st is the first round games this year around 12 p.m. they lock. So feel free to join in on the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge. That link is free. It's available to anybody out there. That's Thursday, March 20th. Right now in the NBA, Nuggets lead the Pistons 95-75. Jokic with a triple-double, 12, 14, and 12. Pistons were the red-hot team coming into that game. 8 straight for the Pistons, but Nuggets looking really good recently for Denver. They just made a 3. It's 98-75 right now for Denver. Sunday is a question mark for me, so I might be live. I might not be live. I'm visiting my girlfriend on Sunday afternoon. So it depends. The Wi-Fi isn't great at her place. And sometimes because she does antenna, sometimes the station that she has, which it's on ABC, it's Channel 5 Boston, sometimes it cuts in and out. So Sunday is a question mark depending on if her Wi-Fi is manageable to get a stream up at her place. And if Channel 5 is coming in, then we'll see if I can try to do that on Sunday or so. Upcoming for next week, I will not be live on Wednesday. I got a lacrosse game on Wednesday. I will also not be live on Thursday as well. I'm going into the hospital on Thursday for an endoscopy, so I'll be down like all day on Thursday. Don't plan on like doing any work for myself or anything on Thursday, since I heard that I'm supposed to be like really tired that day or so. So I will not be live next week. Maybe Saturday next week. I have 2 games, possibly 3 at Brown next week for water polo for me. They're all scattered out. They're at 10, 3, and 6. 3 is a question mark depending on if they're going to broadcast it, because it's a neutral pole game, but I'm supposed to be there for 10 and 6 guaranteed. I know the Celtics play against the Lakers, so I'm not sure if I'll be live on Saturday either. So I'm probably going to be off all next week or so. So if you guys don't see me on Sunday, probably going to be off all next week. I know for sure I will not be live on Wednesday and Thursday next week. Man, Nuggets are crushing the Pistons right now. 102-79 for Denver currently. Thunder lead at the half over the Hawks, 71-64. Blazers up against the Nets, 64-47. Pacers lead the Heat 50-43. Raptors up against the Bulls 43-34. Grizzlies lead the Knicks 42-36. So yeah, I got that link up there in the chat if anybody is interested in joining in for the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge right now, just at halftime currently. going to do a quick read here for my sponsor. This stream is sponsored by BetUS, where you can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. An A-plus rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video, pinned into the chat to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Yeah, thanks so much, Vital Rights. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm hoping things start to get better for me. Yeah, I haven't really been feeling that well when I wake up in the morning, a lot or so. But yeah, usually a lot of the stuff which a lot of people eat, like a lot of food that a lot of people eat, it really affects me. Like I have to go for like much lighter meals, because whenever I have like a heavy meal, I get some pretty bad just side effects or so. $30 points by Jason Tatum through the first half. Just an all-around dominant performance. Like, he's looking like he's going to have a 50-point game tonight. Jason Tatum career high 60. That was against the Spurs back on April 30th, 2021. That was in the game that they were down by 32 points, forced overtime, came back and won. Jason Tatum has dropped down at least 50 in 5 games of his career. 54 points against the Brooklyn Nets. That was on March 6, 2022. 53 points against Minnesota back in 2021. 51 points against Charlotte 2023. 51 points against Washington back in 2022. That's the regular season. He also had that playoff game where it was against Brooklyn, the Game 4, back in 2021, where he dropped down 50. And that allowed him to starve off elimination and play a Game 5 in that series. This season, highest point total was earlier this month. That was against the Knicks. He dropped down to 40 on... Well, that's of this year. He dropped down to 40. That was on February 8, 2025. So that's the highest point total for Tatum this year so far. This season for Tatum, highest point total was 43 against Chicago. He had a triple-double, 43, 15, and 10 against the Bulls right before Christmas on December 21st. Not much for college hoops tonight. Critical game for Purdue, though. Purdue leads UCLA 35-33 with about a minute 20 left to go before half. All right, so here we go. We're right now at halftime, about to start off the second half in just a moment. Jason Tatum in the zone in this game with 30. Jaylen Brown's got 19. And a couple minutes from now, we will start off half number 2 tonight. Denver's looking real good right now. 102-84. Final minute left to go in the third quarter, leading the Pistons. Yep, Jason Tatum. I'm going to take a look at the MVP odds. I believe he's 4th right now. Yep, he's 4th. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, minus 550. He is the leader. Nikola Jokic, plus 340, second place. Third place goes to Giannis at plus 20,000. And then Jason Tatum in fourth place, plus 40,000 odds right now for Tatum. Peyton Pritchard, 6th man of the year. Pretty close, though, in Malik Beasley. Pritchard, a minus 170. Beasley, who just beat the Celtics, coming off the bench on Wednesday. He's a plus 250. DeAndre Hunter, plus 650 right now for Cleveland in third. Oh, this is interesting. NBA Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson, the favorite. I would go with J.B. Bickerstaff for the Pistons. That's a top 5 NBA history all-time turnarounds right there. Their all-time turnaround right now is at 38% higher than last year for their winning percentage. I'd go J.B. Bickerstaff for the Pistons, what they've accomplished this year, because I don't think many people thought that they'd be right in the middle of the Eastern Conference playoff hunts as in contention for a potential number 4 seed come April. Cade Cunningham right now is most improved player, so he's minus 250, right above Norman Powell in second. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year, slightly over Jaren Jackson Jr. That was Victor Wembanyama until last week when he was announced out for the rest of the season. Oof. Yikes, Thunder need him. Yeah, Chet Holmgren just went down. Hopefully nothing severe there. They're going to need him. All right, second half about to begin. Celtics by 10, 74-64. Jason Tatum putting together a masterpiece of a game so far tonight with a 30-burger for JT. We start off the third quarter. Left to right on the floor. Mitchell with the opening possession. Off to Allen. Top of the key. Dribbles towards his right. Hand off Garland. Slides it off to Mobley. Here's a 3. Take it out the wing. Missed off the back by Strus. Sent off the glass by Mobley. And offensive rebound tracked down by Cleveland here. Mitchell working on the White 101. Mitchell, step back 3 in the air. Top of the key. Off the rim, no good. Horford secures the defensive rebound. Celtics with their first possession now, forcing a Cleveland miss to begin the second half. Jaylen Brown at the wing, floats up the shot, and gets fouled. This is going to be 3 free throws coming up. Evan Mobley, bad personal foul on the shot attempt at Jaylen Brown as he goes for a step back, then leans forward right into Mobley, and this will be 3 free throws coming up by Brown. Critical foul. 19 points tonight for JB. First one's good. Taking his time nicely at the free throw line. Second one. That's good. third one. That's good. Perfect 3 for 3. That's a great sign to see there for JB. 77-64 Celtics. Garland dribbles up to the free throw circle. 15-footer. That came up short. Didn't even touch the rim as Tatum collects the basketball. Celtics with possession here. Brown up the floor. Sneaks past Garland with numbers. Up the court here. Brown goes quickly. Baseline dribble. A kick out. Corner 3. Hauser. Good look. Couldn't set it down though. Cavs with possession. First minute through in the third. Mitchell blocked to the bounds. Out of bounds by Horford though. It'll stay Cavs possession. Cleveland gets the inbound. Mobley, handoff. Mitchell soars up to the rim, scores with a layup. What's good, Jungle Pitbull? Welcome back in here, bud. Jaylen Brown attacks inside the paint, had the ball poke loose. Late whistle, though, by the refs as Brown went down. And again, he was fouled. Second straight time in a row, Jaylen Brown's got fouled here in this early stage of the third quarter. This will not be free throws. It looks like they're going to set up. Yeah, I think they're going to set this up as an inbounds. Oh, no, they will set them up at the free throw line. So it looked like at first they were going to set them up on the inbound, but no. They're going to set them up at the free throw line. So Jaylen Brown's going to shoot free throws out of this. 2 shots by Brown. The first one, no good. Missed the first one. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining back in. Second shot here coming up for Jaylen Brown. That one's good. Right down the middle. Splitting the free throws. Celtics by 12. Cavs with possession, left to right on the floor. It is Garland's on the court with Strus, Mitchell, Mobley, and Allen. Mitchell turns the corner, attacks inside the paint with a thunderous two-handed flush. Hasn't been many slam dunks in this game, but there's one right there for Spider Mitchell. Celtics by 10. Mitchell's got 19 now. White slides it off to Tatum. Moves it off to Horford at the top of the key. Into the hands to Derek White. Lob down low. Tatum with 30. Rises for the jumper. Deep 2. Connects on it. Jason Tatum, 32 in this game. Absolutely in the zone. 32, 10, and 7. Double-double so far tonight for Tatum. Could be a triple-double. Tatum tips it off to Brown for the defensive rebound. And the Cavs pick up a loose ball foul. Jaylen Brown got tripped up off the rebounds. Loose ball foul charged to Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley had a rough game during the last meeting tonight. Same case scenario. Just 6 points, 4 rebounds by Evan Mobley tonight. He had flashback to the last game early in the month of February. He had the game-losing pass for him, and he pulled a Ben Simmons in that game. He was attacking the rim, and then from 2 feet away, he decided to kick it out to the wing, and then the Celtics intercepted it and stole the ball game. Tatum slides it off to Horford at the top, outside to White. Derek White, guarded by Mitchell at the right wing perimeter. White lobs it over to Tatum. He is working on Hunter one-on-one. 5 of the timer. Tatum dribbles, drives to the elbow, turnaround jumper. Tatum, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Offensive rebound with position. Jaylen Brown scores off the putback. Celtics battling, they are fighting, they are grinding tonight after being minus 20 on the glass on a Wednesday tonight. They're having a huge game on the glass, except for that time. Jared Allen scores in the putback. He had 17 and 18 during the last meeting on February 4th in points and rebounds. Tonight he has been limited in those areas to just 4 and 3 for points and rebounds. Brown, the bounce pass out the corner, into the hands to Hauser, dribbles up to the elbow, outside finds White, takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown, a bang by Derek White. Celtics by 15. Garland, working on Horford at the right wing. Garland drives into Horford inside, kick out, corner, Strus. Out to the wing, Hunter off the up fake. Attacks the paint on the Horford. Left it short off the rim. Horford controls the defensive rebound. Jaylen Brown up the floor. Jaylen Brown, the crossover, backs his way to the elbow, slides it cross court. Horford, touch pass, corner with White, outside to Horford, to the top of the key. Tatum moves it off to his right to Brown. 8:25 left to go in the third. Brown dribbles up inside the key. Jumper, mid-range, off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Jaylen Brown scores again off another putback. Timeout by Kenny Atkinson. 87-70 Celtics came to play. Quarter one, controlling the game. Quarter three, odd quarters tonight. Coming to play tonight for Boston. 13-6 start in the third. Celtics with Jaylen Brown right now, looking like a machine on the floor. JB out hustling everybody. He has got 27 right now for Jaylen Brown. What's good, Richard on the stream? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you here for being a part of the stream. If you're new in the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. 87-70, 8:17 left to play in this third quarter. If you guys enjoy college basketball, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is posted in the chat. It's pinned into the chat. All are welcome to join the ESPN Tournament Challenge group for my group once again, as that is now back, as I just activated the group earlier today right before the start of the stream. 32 by Jason Tatum, 27 by Jaylen Brown. Cavs led by Donovan Mitchell. He's got 19. Garland has 11. They need much more out of the double bigs. Allen and Mobley only got 6 and 4 right now. Everybody was talking about how the Cavs are going to beat the Celtics in the 7-game playoff series because they got 2 big men. And the Celtics finding a lot of really good defensive presence there when they play guys together like Horford and Cornette. And Porzingis isn't even playing tonight. So Porzingis isn't even playing tonight. Neither is Drew Holiday. And the Celtics are up by 17. This is a really good case for Boston right now. And just all around a great sign. If you come out of this game, win this game, because a lot of good signs point in your favor. Number one, this Cleveland team is first in the NBA. Number two, they've won 8 straight games. Number 3 is that Cleveland hasn't played a game since Tuesday. Usually that 2+ days of rest is significant. Celtics only had 1 day of rest coming into this game. They played on Wednesday at Detroit. Like, they've had a tough schedule for Boston. They started off this week at Toronto on Monday, which Jason Tatum, when he sat down with Jimmy Kimmel right before the Lakers and Clippers series from last month, he was asked which opponents is the toughest to play, and Tatum responded Toronto because of the whole thing. You have to go through customs and stuff. It's more of a delayed kind of transfer compared to just regular travel on flights, because you have to do the whole thing going through an international border through customs and stuff like that, so it delays your time and travel. When you get to Toronto, they had to fly to Toronto, and then they had 1 day of rest in between that. They had to fly back into the U.S. from Toronto, or they had to fly back into the U.S. from Toronto to Detroit. That was actually in a back-to-back. So they had to go from Toronto to Detroit in a back-to-back, and then one full day of rest being yesterday into tonight's game on a Friday. Whereas Cleveland hadn't played since Tuesday. We get back to action. 8:17 left to go in the third. Cavs with possession. Allen at the left elbow. He is guarded by Tatum. Hand off to Garland. Offensive foul committed by the Cavs. Turnover by Cleveland. An illegal screen set up there. That's on DeAndre Hunter. What's good, Salvador Chavez, welcome in. Richard, Christian, thanks for joining in, everybody. If you guys are a college basketball fan, feel free to join in the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is now active. It's available, pinned in the chat. Brown slides it off to the top. Hauser moves it off to Tatum. Jason Tatum with 32 tonight. Tatum dribbles inside the key. Tatum looking for 34. Off the rim, no good. Missed the jumper. And the rebound corralled by Hunter. Donovan Mitchell with possession. Mitchell working on Hauser. Mitchell slides it off to the top to Hunter. Takes the 3 over Horford right down the middle. He drills it. 87-73, 14-point game. Cavs with a huge number against the Celtics via bench points tonight, 31-3 for bench points for Cleveland. Yeah, I think it's either going to be Mark Pope for Kentucky or Todd Golden for Florida. I don't think anybody pictured Florida being either a 1 or a 2 seed this season for them. Horford, push pass out to the corner off the Hauser. Jumper, baseline off the mark, missed by Hauser. Offensive rebound, Jaylen Brown. No, they will not count the bucket. It is rolled over the back, charge to Brown on the foul. Yeah, I think for Coach of the Year, like Louisville with Pat Kelsey might take it. It's either going to be Pat Kelsey or Dusty May out of Michigan. Those are humongous turnaround seasons that they had this year for both the Cards and from Michigan. Jaylen Brown back to the bench. He just picked up his 4th personal foul, pushing off the rebound. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Yeah, also Mizzou. I forgot Mizzou. Yeah, their head coach could possibly be the SEC Coach of the Year as well. Completely forgot about them because they did not have a good year last year. It was the year prior they went to the tournament. But they're top 15 right now. Tatum with possession. Bounce pass underneath Pritchard. Circles around the key. Pritchard kick out corner. Open 3. Horford and Pritchard. Called in the travel. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm shocked there. Peyton Pritchard not aggressive enough. Didn't take the 2. Instead went into a jump shot motion. Landed down, passed the ball over to Horford as the lob goes to Jared Allen. And he scores at the rim. Max Strus with an assist. 10-point game. Celtics getting a little lackadaisical, careless with the basketball recently. Got to get back to their usual selves in this game. Tatum crossover towards his left. Guarded by Allen around the perimeter. Tatum drives on Allen. Tatum step back jumper. 16-footer off the rim. No good. Strus collects the defensive rebound. 6 minutes left to go in the third. 10-point game right now. Cleveland with possession. Garland crossover. Dribble. Drive. Inside. Runner. Got it. It's only an 8-point game. Celtics got to get back to their usual form. We get a ball game right now, right here in this one. Tatum, guarded by Allen at the right wing. Garland's got 15. Tatum, crossover, slips past Allen. Slithery to the cup, and Jason Tatum scores the layup. Oh, baby, JT tonight came to play. You the man, JT, you the man. 34, 10, and 7. He is playing like Kobe right now for Tatum. Garland, mid-range, off the mark, no good. Tatum on of bounds. Last off of Allen, according to the refs. Wow, I want to see the replay of this. I thought it was Tatum who last deflected that out of bounds. It was off Jared Allen, according to the refs. We're going to head to a timeout here. 5:17 left to go in the third. Cleveland, I believe they're going to challenge this possession of the basketball. So the Cavs are challenging possession of the basketball. I thought it looked like it was out by Tatum. Tatum was in front of Jared Allen going up for the rebound. And the refs rolled it off Jared Allen last and not Tatum. 10-point lead for Boston. Yeah, I know a lot of people are talking like trash about the ACC and that they're probably going to be a 3-bid conference. Duke, Louisville, Clemson. I like all 3 of those teams to make a run in the tournaments. I honestly think Duke could win it all this year. They're that good for that Duke team. They're pounding teams left and right, even though the ACC has been a weak conference. For some reason, once they get into the tournaments, the ACC goes off and puts up a bunch of upsets. Look at what happened last year. NC State beating up against Duke in an Elite 8 matchup. Clemson went to the Elite 8 last year. The ACC always shocks teams. UNC went in for a deep run last year. It doesn't look like they're probably going to get in this year, honestly, because of how weak the conference has been in the regular season slate. But always, for some reason, recently they show up in the NCAA tournament for the ACC. In my opinion, I think they're going to be a 3-bid conference unless somebody random wins the ACC tournament, which could happen again. There could be a 4-team. And it's poor Wake Forest. Every single season, they're like a 1 or a 2 seed in the NIT for them. They're always like the first 4 out every year for Wake Forest. And right now, they're put in as the next 4 out in Joe Lunardi's bracket. So this is what the bubble looks like. The bubble is terrible this year. So Baylor is 5-10 against in quad 1. If you got 10 losses in quad 1, that's pretty bad. Baylor's 5-10 against quad 1. They're in right now. San Diego State is in. Arkansas is in. Nebraska is in. This is according to Joe Lunardi on ESPN. Oklahoma is something like 4-11 in the Big 12, or 4-12 after they lost to Kentucky a couple nights ago. They got a 4-12 record in Big 12 conference games, and they're in right now. Indiana is something like 7-10. In the Big 10, and they're in. Ohio State 7-10 in the Big 10 with a loss last week to Northwestern by 21 at home. They're in. Texas is in, and Texas has a bad conference record too. Georgia is out. So is North Carolina, Boise State, and Xavier. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Boise State to get in. I don't think they can make a case, honestly, to the committee, especially how like the last couple of years have gone with Boise State in the tournament. It's been a train wreck. Boise State can just never come through and win a game for them. And I think they were in the play-in game last year, and they got pounded in the play-in game. And then the other play-in game, Virginia, that was atrocious. Virginia didn't even show up. Yeah, that's how bad the bubble this is, that Indiana is considered in the play-in right now, with Ohio State being in the play-in. Both of those teams have losing conference records in the Big Ten. Joe Lunardi has 11 teams representing the Big Ten, which the Big Ten isn't even, like, they don't have any teams that's like, that's in the same conversation as Auburn and Duke. Like, those teams aren't in the same conversation as Auburn, Duke. Iowa State is a 2 seed for some reason. Auburn, Duke, Houston, I put Houston right in that conversation, when Michigan State is a dangerous team. That's the only team out of that Big Ten. Michigan State with Tom Izzo is a deep tournament team. 89-81. Both of the free throws good at the line there for Cleveland. And Tatum pushes off. It's an offensive foul charge to the Celtics. So they're sneaking right back in this one. Yeah, I would say the only team that I'm confident in as a Big Ten team is Michigan State. Michigan State's playing out of their minds recently. Maryland has been looking pretty good, and Michigan State just beat them on the road, and then they went into Michigan and beat Michigan, who was previously undefeated at home. There are 5 minutes left to go in the third. We only get an 8-point game right now. Ty Jerome at the left wing, crossover. He is defended by Hauser. Dribbles up at the elbow, swings it outside to Merrill. Merrill, bounce pass over to Jerome. Jerome for the timer, dribbles up, drives downhill, blocked by Tatum. Tatum comes up with a basketball as well. JT taking over this game in a big way. Here he goes. Tatum gets right past Jerome, weaves his way inside the paint, determined to get to the bucket. He does just that. JT, you the man, you the man. 36, 11, and 7 by Jason Tatum tonight. And the Cavs commit a turnover. Jason Tatum is playing out of his mind. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Tatum looking for the 50-burger tonight. At the right wing, guarded by Allen. He loves it when he plays iso ball on bigs. Tatum in the zone, 1-on-1, 8 on the shot clock. Jumper, step back, 3 in the air, off the rim, no good. Garland secures the defensive rebound. Garland out in the pack right now. He's working on the Horford, lobs it down low. Allen, turnaround, scores. for 2 over Tatum. Yeah, it's most likely going to be the Cavs. Celtics are down 6.5 games behind Cleveland. So Cleveland would have to start to go on a losing streak, and the Celtics would have to just make a massive winning streak when the Cavs start to drop games. That is good up and through. Good for 2 by Tatum once again. Absolute money with 38 right now. Still above 3 minutes left to go. 93-83. Runner by Jerome off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound went right back to him. Jerome outside finds Garland. Garland on a 3, no good as he missed. And Luke Cornett tangled up on this rebound between him and Sam Merrill. As this ball sails out of bounds here, we'll see where they spot it. I think it's going to stay Cleveland ball. Man, Jason Tatum looks like a changed man tonight. Looks like he's playing like Kobe. Like, he's playing with an attitude. He is playing hungry, determined. When I said over a month ago that this Celtics team, at the end of one of the games, I believe it was against Houston, 1 month ago to the date, January 28th, 2025, 1 month ago, as DeAndre Hunter scores, I said at the end of that stream, Celtics got no killer instinct. Jason Tatum tonight, he is playing with that instinct. 33-3 bench points for Cleveland. That's what's costing the Celtics tonight. White missed a 3, offensive rebound. Horford, 3 at the wing, good by Peyton Pritchard. Second chance points, you got 3 of them right now off that offensive rebound by Horford. 16 for 31. That's about 50% for the perimeter. Celtics dropping out lasers from the outside. Mitchell on the 3. Mitchell! Butter! Knocks down the 3 ball. 96-88. That would have changed the game if the refs blew the whistle there. He got knocked down in the shooting space as he took the 3. Referees didn't see it. Let it play on. That should have been a 4-point play. 12 for 26 for 3 for Cleveland. 46%. That's pretty darn good. Celtics even better. 51% for the perimeter. Derek White looking to get in the action. Soars up on the 3 over Merrill. Missed off the mark. No good. Tip to Tatum. Reverse hand layup too fancy. He missed it. That's one unusual gaff right there by Tatum. Just going in too fancy. He had a clear pathway trying to make a highlight reel type basket. And Mitchell gets into the mid-range and scores. Hey, fellas, right now, we're going to only get a 6-point game. 96-90. Minute 20 left to go in the third. White slides it over to Tatum at the right wing. TD Garden logo dribbles up. Step back three in the air as he crosses the ankles of Hunter. Missed the 3, no good. The rebound gets secured by Jerome. Up the floor in the outlets. Hunter outside. Mitchell tries the 3. Mitchell getting hot at the right time for Cleveland. That is Spider. Puts his team winning 3. It ain't over till it's over. Still got a 4th quarter to play out as well in this game. Celtics have led this entire game. Can't choke it up right now. This means something more to Boston. 6.5 games below Cleveland. Tatum looking to answer. Tatum no good off the mark. Out of bounds. Deflected off Cornett. This is only a 1-possession game right now, folks. And we still got 1 full quarter left to go. Because of that man, Spider Mitchell. Brewster Academy's finest in the Lakes region of Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Mitchell sneaks his way up and he gets fouled. A couple minus plays recently by Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett tonight, a minus 18. Peyton Pritchard, minus 28. That's what's crushed the Celtics. The bench has been non-existent. 6 points off the bench total by Pritchard. Cavs have torched the Celtics off the bench. 12 by Hunter. 8 by Jerome. 5 by Wade and Okoro. 3 by Merrill. That is 33 to 6 in bench points. First free throw is good by Mitchell. This is a 2-point game. This is as close as it's been since the start. Sam Hauser checks in. Luke Cornett checks out. Isaac Okoro comes in now to replace Ty Jerome. Tatum with 38, Brown's got 27, White with 14. On the other side, Mitchell, 28 points. Garland, 15, Hunter with 12. Yeah, that fourth personal foul was critical by Jaylen Brown. He's been on the bench for a while. Second free throw by Mitchell, that's good. It's a 1-point game, closest it's been since the score was 0-0. 10-zip run by the Cavs. Last minute 40. Celtics with possession. Edge of the midcourt logo. Derek White. He is guarded. 1-on-1 by Sam Merrill. Top of the key. White working on Hunter. Lobs over to Tatum. Mismatches. He drives on Merrill. Inside the key. Tatum. Double clutch. Goes up and he scores. Up and off the backboard. Jason Tatum doing everything tonight right now. A 40-piece by JT. 5 seconds left to go in the third. My clock a little fast. Mitchell hoists a 3 over Pritchard. Missed off the mark. No good. White secures the defensive rebound at the buzzer. And we close out at the end of the third quarter. 98-93 Celtics through 3. Right now, Cleveland's closing the gap. This game getting way too close for comfort. Only a 1-possession game. Anything could happen in crunch time here at the fourth quarter. What a game we got through. 3 quarters in the books tonight. What a game. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Wow. If anybody out there is a college basketball fan, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is now posted in the chat. It's free and available for everybody to join out there if you guys would like. And feel free to do so on the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. All you have to do is create an ESPN account and then click Join a Group to join my channel group for this year's March Madness Challenge. 40 points by Jason Tatum, 27 by Jaylen Brown, 14 by Derek White. For the Cavs tonight, Donovan Mitchell taking over. He's got himself 29 from Mitchell, 15 by Garland, 10 by Jared Allen. Season high for Jason Tatum, by the way, is 43. That was against the Bulls back in mid-December. What's good, JV in the stream? Welcome in. Ron, welcome back to the channel. Evan Mobley for 7+ rebounds. Looking for JV tonight in this game. Yeah, Mobley has struggled tonight. Evan Mobley just 4 rebounds this entire game. Jared Allen just 4 rebounds for him. He had 18 in the last game. Celtics +5 in the glass, 32-27. Reason why Cleveland's in this game, points in the paint, 38-26 for the Cavs. Reason why the Celtics are leading, Celtics are 16 for 34 from 3. That's 3 threes greater than Cleveland. Cavs are 13 for 28 from the perimeter. Purdue leads UCLA 52-51, 12 minutes remaining there. NBA scores tonight. The Nuggets take down the Pistons 134-119. So we see an 8-game winning streak snap tonight with the Pistons as they finish off their winning streak at 8. The Celtics looking to see if they can end the Cavs winning streak. That would be quite ironic if both teams, the Nuggets and Celtics, Nuggets already won. If the Celtics win this game, they will be the other team that would snap the 8-game winning streak, and then the Celtics take on the Nuggets this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. What a game tonight, everybody. Fourth quarter about to begin right now. If you guys are new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like. Here we go. Celtics will go right to left on the floor. Celtics with an inbound as they start off with the opening possession to begin the fourth. Derek White beginning the fourth with Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Luke Cornett, Tatum, Getting a breather right now on the bench to begin the fourth quarter. White lobs it off to Brown. Jumper, baseline. Jaylen Brown connects on it. That's a smooth touch right there. Deep to left baseline. Jay Followay to reach 29 for Jaylen Brown. 100 on the board for Boston. Jumper, baseline right back by Mobley. Missed off the mark, no good. Tipped up to Ty Jerome for the offensive rebound. Jerome soars up for the layup. Blocked out of bounds by Kornet. It will stay Cavs ball. Luke Kornet slipped in at the very last moment and denied Ty Jerome at the rim. And Luke Kornet making some game-changing plays this season, helping out Boston. He has been just so underrated this year. An excellent season. Coming off the bench by Luke Kornet. Inbound goes to Mobley. Mobley wide open three. Celtics allow him to take it, and he makes it from the perimeter. That's a giant crusher there. He can also shoot the three. Peyton Pritchard slides it off to White. White at the left wing. Into the hands to Pritchard here. Top of the key. Pritchard only 6 points tonight, drilling 2 shots from the perimeter. Brown. Spin cycle. Working on the Wade. A tough shot. Brown. No good. Rattled out. Rebound secured by Mobley. 5th rebound of the night now for Evan Mobley. Ty Jerome. Top of the free throw circle. Outside Mobley. They have yet to lead tonight. Dean Wade. He had a humongous game in the playoffs against the Celtics. That was in the fourth quarter alone. In the lone playoff game that they won, they dump it down off to Mobley. We got a tie game. The game starts fresh every single game at 0. The game right now gets tied up only one time after it. And it's when you got 2 zeros on the board but a 1 before the 0. That means we're at 100. 100. 100. It's a new game. Starting fresh with 10:23 left. Jaylen Brown here gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Brown as he got fouled by Dean Wade. Jaylen's headed to the free throw line a lot tonight. 6 for 8 tonight on free throws for JB. 29 points, 10 for 17 from the floor. That's an efficient night. Getting into the mid-range, shooting over dudes. He's just found his stroke tonight, so is Tatum. First shot's good. Home team has won the last 8 out of 9 meetings between the Celtics and the Cavs. The only road win was the Celtics in the last game back on February 4th. On the road at Cleveland. Second free throw, left it short. Kornet tips it off to Pritchard. Offensive rebound. Pritchard, his 3 came off the rim short. Jerome scoops up the defensive board in the corner. Cavs down by 1 with possession. Mitchell at the top of the key, guarded by Hauser 1-on-1. Mitchell drives inside the paint, left it off the glass too strong. Kornet with a defensive rebound. What a game, everybody. 10 minutes left to go. Celtics by 1 right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. White at the left wing. White slides it off to his right. Brown, top of the free throw circle, cross the ankles. A Ty Jerome gets the way to Derek White. 3 in the timer, dribbles up. Follow away jumper. White no good. Around the rim and out. Wade with a defensive rebound. Cavs with possession. Ty Jerome, a step back 3 in the air for the lead. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Mobley. They have yet to lead this game. Dean Wade outside of Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Derek White around the perimeter. Mitchell, 5 of the shot clock. Mitchell dribbles up, drives, baseline. Mitchell, rudder off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound for a moment by Mobley as Mitchell went down. What's the call right here by the officials? It's on... And Jaylen Brown has to be careful if that's a fall on him. I believe it's on Derek White on the loose ball. Yeah, it's on Derek White. Yeah, because Jaylen Brown's got 4 personal fouls. Derek White charged on the loose ball foul. Both teams now with 1 personal foul in this fourth quarter. Inbound goes to Mobley. Hand off to Jerome. Pocket pass. Mobley soars up, goes up, gets fouled. It's on Kornet, who picks up the shooting foul. 2 free throws at the line for Evan Mobley and the Cavs with a chance to lead this game for the first time tonight. What a game. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. 2 free throws by Evan Mobley. First one, no good, off the back rim. That means that they will not lead right here. Isaac Okoro checks in on the floor. What a battle. Sam Merrill heads towards the bench as Okoro replaces Merrill. Minus Porzingis, minus Holiday. Celtics looking to creep up in the standings and snap a Cleveland 8-game winning streak. Second free throw is good by Mobley. 101-101. This game is too good right now to be true. Celtics get the inbound. Derek White crosses midcourt. 9 minutes left to play in the fourth. White at the left wing. Cleveland has never led in this game. Brown dribbles up, jumper, mid-range, around the rim and out, no good. Mobley secures the defensive rebound. Evan Mobley now up to 7 rebounds in this game. Mitchell crosses midcourt, finds Mobley, jacks up the 3 for the lead. He's got it on a laser from the perimeter. Evan Mobley starting to heat up. 104-101, timeout by Joe Mazzulla. 8:42 left to go. We got a game right now here, folks. It's all about overcoming for adversity. The Celtics going to have to do that tonight. It's the first time that they're trailing in this game. What a game, everybody. Hey, what's good, Porter? Welcome in. Yes, I am. That group to the bracket challenge group is pinned in the chat, so feel free to join in if you like there. I posted it in the chat. If anybody out there is a college basketball fan, loves March Madness, creates brackets, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. We're going to do the ESPN Tournament Challenge once again this year. That link is now posted in the chat, so it's pinned in the chat. All are welcome to join. It's totally free and no cost. And it's 1 bracket per person. Feel free to put your channel name so I know like who's filling out a bracket there. But all are welcome to join. Yep. Yeah, that was a really good shot there by Mobley. He shot that ball right over the top of Luke Cornett. Evan Mobley starting to break out. He's got 15 points right now, 7 rebounds. Second made 3 of the game's made 2 threes in this fourth quarter. Celtics got to get something right now out of Derek White. He's got 14. That's below his season average for him. Peyton Pritchard hasn't done much at all tonight. They really need Pritchard to step up. Celtics lost 2 in a row just once this year. That was against the Magic and the Sixers. That was December 23rd, and then Christmas, they lost against Philly. So that was when they were in the middle of their really poor shooting drought that nobody could make threes for them. So right now, we're just on this timeout. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS, where you can bet on the season sports action. With an A+ rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. With BetUS, you can bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. So use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of this video. It's also in the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. 3-point lead for Cleveland. Not exactly how we started off the game. The Celtics led 25-3 midway through the first quarter tonight. Question tonight that we'll see at the end of the game, whether the Celtics have run out of gas or if they could overcome this and pick up the win. Cleveland trailed as many by 22. Cleveland has had a humongous lead in bench points in this game. Tatum going to have to do it himself. He's back on the floor, and Jason Tatum wants some more, and he gets some more. It's good for 2 downhill to the rim. Got to make stops right now. Mitchell, runner, swoosh. Right over Sam Hauser as he cashes in the 2 inside the key. 106-103. Derek White with possession. Donovan Mitchell up to 31 right now. He's had every single game this season scoring at least 30. Tatum, shovel pass out to the wing. White at the left wing. White, 7 on the shot clock. White, dish outside. Brown elevates for the J. Ties up the game. 106-106. Jaylen Brown, cash money on that 3 ball. Mitchell at the top. Huge game on the Tatum and Brown. 42 by Tatum, 33 by Brown. Mitchell puts Hauser on skates. Hauser looking like a liability on the floor right now as Donovan Mitchell sinks a 3 off the crossover over Sam Hauser. Everybody heating up right here. 7.5 left to go. Celtics down by 3. White at the right wing perimeter. He is defended by Wade. Slides it off to his left to Tatum. Tatum going to play to the hot hand with 42. Season high 44. Tatum backs his way. Tatum working on Wade 1-on-1. Leans up to the rim. No good. Missed it off the top of the glass. And it goes back to Cavs with a defensive rebound. 7 minutes left to go. Mitchell shakes the feathers. Mitchell attacks the rack. Soars up. No good. Missed the layup. Putback is good by Evan Mobley. Largest lead by Cleveland, 111-106. 18-14 second chance points right now. Brown, oh, that's a big ew. Kicked the ball out of bounds with a clear driving lane to slam dunk it, though he couldn't handle it because he kicked it. Major big ew right there for Jaylen. That's a costly possession. Still a lot of game time left to go. 6:35 remaining in the fourth. Cleveland all of a sudden +1 on the rebounds, 35-34. They were -12 at one point in the first half. Garland weaves his way inside the key, circles around the free throw circle. Bounce pass off to Mobley. Kick out to the corner. Isaac Okoro on a 3 off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound secured by Mobley. Garland drives, runner, blocked by Tatum. Garland got it back, 6 in the timer. Garland dribbling away from the hoop right now. Garland, 35-footer off the back rim, no good. Another offensive rebound, control by Mobley. Mitchell gonna slow it down. Celtics struggling to box out as we're midway through the fourth. Mitchell, top of the key. Mitchell drives, kick, corner, open 3. Mobley, that's not even close. It's a shot clock violation. Celtics get lucky. 3 offensive rebounds by Cleveland on that possession, resulting in 0 points. You don't see that too often. Boston with possession, 5:47 left to go, shooting just 3 for 8 in the fourth quarter. Cleveland 6 for 16. Brown attacks the rack and backdoor, missed the layup. It is going back to the Cavs here with possession. Cleveland with the ball. Mitchell backs his way at the free throw circle. Circles around Brown. Dish outside to Coro. Open 3. Horford late on the closeout. The ball sails out of bounds off the rim. It will go back to the Celtics. Next college stream, I'm not sure just yet. Probably not until the tournament, until I get because I got a lot of stuff going on the next couple weeks coming up. So it's probably not going to be until like the actual tournament begins. 111-106 here. 5-point lead for Cleveland. Celtics with possession. Tatum at the top of the key. He is defended by Hunter. Tatum working on Hunter still. Now switched by Garland at the top. Tatum dribbles up, drives downhill to the rim. Tatum no good. Relentless possession. Tipped off the glass multiple times. And Jason Tatum credited for 2 off the tip in. 111-108. Gotta get stops here for your Boston. Under 5 minutes left to go. Mitchell slides it off to his left. Open 3. Garland got it. That's a tough bucket. Timeout on the floor by Joe Mazzulla. 114-108. Darius Garland's big time shot. Still got plenty of time remaining in this game though. 4:49 left. 6-point lead for the Cavs. Jason Tatum, 44 points. on 18 for 34 from the floor. 14 rebounds, 8 assists. 33 by Jaylen Brown. What a game by those two guys. They need other guys to step up, though. 14 by Derek White. Everybody else in single digits. Peyton Pritchard having a rough night tonight. Just 6 points in 25 minutes. Sam Hauser, 6 points in 34 minutes. 5 points for Horford tonight. And Luke Cornett hasn't scored yet tonight. He's got 5 rebounds. Yeah, the difference in this game has been the Cavs bench. 12 by Hunter. 8 by Jerome. 5 by Wade. 5 by Okoro. 3 by Merrill. 33 bench points for Cleveland compared to just 6 for the Celtics. And right now, Cleveland is just torching up Boston on the glass. 39-37. At one point in this game in the first half, the Celtics were plus 12 in rebounds. They led the rebound number at one point in the early second quarter, 19-7. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Feel free to join in on the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is pinned into the chat. All are welcome to join. It's totally free. All you have to do is click the link, post it in the chat, and then sign up with an ESPN account if you don't have one. If you do have an ESPN account, all you have to do is click join group to be a part of this year's Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. What's good, Codes in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, still hope here, man. There's still plenty of time. 4:49 left. It's just the Cavs right now got all the momentum. Celtics definitely need some stops. They need to get defensive stops, and they need to start knocking down shots because it looks like the wheels could have fallen off, though it's not for sure certain. Celtics scored 38 in the first quarter, 36 in the second quarter. Limited to 24 in the third, only 10 points in the fourth. No Porzingis, no Drew Holiday. Those two guys greatly needed, but still, it's how about you find ways, overcome adversity, and win these games. Finding ways to win. That's going to be the difference tonight in this game. And Celtics still within striking distance right now, trailing by 6. Hey, what's good, Daniel? Happy Friday, man. One incredible game here. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this one, Celtics or Cavs. Type in the chat. Darius Garland just drilled a big-time 3 to go up by 6. Took his team right to the timeout. We get back to action. 114-108. Celtics right to left on the floor with a possession. Tatum on the court with Brown, White, Hauser, and Horford. Tatum at the left wing, guarded by Hunter. Tatum dribbles up inside the key, flings it outside to Brown, up fake. One defender draws past him, bounce pass underneath Tatum. Open at the rim, uncontested, dunks it through for the two-handed flush. Great assist right there by Jaylen Brown. And a quick timeout taken on the floor as Cleveland will burn a timeout. 4:26 left to go. Cavs with 2 timeouts left. Celtics with 2 timeouts left. That was a beautiful bounce pass there by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown received the pass from Tatum at the right wing. He up-faked one defender. The defender blew past him. Then Brown dribbled up to the elbow, dropped down a bounce pass to Tatum, cutting back toward to the hoop, and scored on the slam dunk. Awesome possession there. Okoro flew right past Brown. Brown on the 2-on-1 as Strus was stuck in the middle. And then Brown drops it down nicely for Tatum, who scores the two-handed flush. Max Strus, a minus 22 on the floor right now. Not sure if your head coach Kenny Atkinson, that you want him playing during these moments right now. We'll see if he's out there once again. So Max Strus was caught on a 2-on-1 and gave up the easy dunk to Tatum. So we'll see if he's out there, because when Max Strus has been out on the floor throughout the season against the Celtics, he has been a liability. He has looked lost out there on the court for Max Strus. So we'll see if he's out there once again right now, because Evan Mobley starts off after the timeout on the bench. Yeah, Evan Mobley is on the bench. Max Strus is going to be the inbound passer here. So Max Strus is on the floor right now. This is a time for the Celtics that you gotta get this game even and then take the lead. This is a good opportunity as long as Max Strus is on the floor. He's a minus 22 tonight. Mitchell at the top of the key. Drives on Tatum. Step back three in the air. Contested by Tatum. That is well short. Strus. And he was able to save it at the baseline off the Garland. Attacks the paint. Kick out to the wing. Open three. Dean Wade off the back. No good. Jaylen Brown soars up. Comes up with a defensive rebound. Celtics with possession. 4 minutes left to go. White puts the ball into the hands of Tatum. Now to Brown. Brown dribbles up. Drives downhill. Over Garland. He scores. Up and off the backboard. It's a 2-point game. Jaylen Brown. Been a cog to machine tonight. Right behind Tatum. He has got 35. Mitchell dribbles up to the elbow. Mitchell, guarded by Tatum, slides it off to his right to Wade. Into the hands to Garland. Drives right on White. Garland at the rim. No good. Missed it. Great contest by White as Horford secures the defensive rebound. Celtics with possession. Down by 2. Plenty of time left to go. Under 3.5 remaining. Jaylen Brown, top of the key. 1-on-1, working on Garland. Dribbles up. Free throw circle. Jumper. 13-footer. Got it to go. Good for 2 for JB. Jaylen Brown is absolutely him right now. He's in the zone. JB, you the man, brother. You the man. He's got 37. Right behind Tatum with 46, which is a new season high. Wade out to the corner off to Mitchell. This is the time that you're going to rack up the points right here, right now, as long as Max Strus is on the floor for Cleveland. Top of the key, Wade. Outside of Mitchell. Mitchell weaves his way. Runner, swoosh. That is good by D. Mitchell. Spider for the runner. 116-114. D. White crosses midcourt. White, defended by Garland here at the left wing. Brown sets the screen. White. Still working on Garland. Now double teamed at the left wing. White looking to get it away. He finds Brown. Top of the key. Brown 8 on the timer. Drives on Wade. Inside the key. Jaylen Brown no good. Missed the layup. Mitchell secured a defensive rebound. Cleveland by 2. Mitchell working on Tatum at the left wing perimeter. Under 2:15 left to go. Mitchell slows down tempo. 10 in the shot clock. Donovan Mitchell. As his man fell down, there was Hunter trying to set the screen. Mitchell trying to do it all himself. Drives right past Hauser. Met at the rim by Horford. And he scores the layup. Spider Mitchell. Brewster Academy's finest. From Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Off Lake Winnipesaukee. Gets the 2 to count. Plus the foul by Horford at the rim. And one coming up by Spider Mitchell. The health of Donovan Mitchell is going to determine the playoff series in late May between these two teams. One free throw by Mitchell. That is good. Able to get the bounce. 119-114. Celtics with the ball. Under 2 minutes left to go. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Derek White crosses midcourt. Celtics got to get a quick bucket right here, right now, and that's the worst case scenario. It's an offensive foul. An illegal screen. That's on Tatum. Jason Tatum called on an illegal screen. And now it's all about getting a stop. Got to get a stop if you're Boston. 119-114. Friday night NBA at its finest. The Celtics led 25-3. To start off this game, up by 22 points in the first 7 minutes. Mitchell, his 3 came up short. It goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Boston. All about getting a stop right there, and the Celtics did exactly that. And now you got to respond. Boston with possession. Derek White, edge of the midcourt logo. White at the top of the key. Jacks up the 3. Missed off the back. No good. Tough miss. And Mobley secures the defensive rebound. Time's ticking down. Down by 5 for the Celtics. Darius Garland. TD Garden logo. Garland at the top of the key. Guarded by Brown. Garland towards his left. Garland 1-on-1. Shake and bake. Working on Hauser. Garland step back deep 2. Got it. Darius Garland. A big time shot. Absolutely him. In the late stage of this game. Celtics going to get something fast, and Derek White will be heading to the free throw line as Max Strus picks up the shooting fall, and White is down. White is injured right now. Oh, no. Yeah, Derek White got clobbered on the arm here of Max Strus. Fell down hard on his right arm, and he is down hard. Oh, man, that's terrible. Oh, no. Damn. Derek White goes down hard on the right arm. And this looks like it's bad. He may have broken his arm. Oh, this is awful. This is so bad. Damn. Damn, bro. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh. Yeah, they're showing that replay right now. That's, oh, shit. Hopefully he's going to be okay, man. Just prayers, man. Need him. He's tough. He's tough. He's getting up. He's about to walk to the free throw line. Dude. Like, I looked at that with him falling down. I thought immediately that could have been a broken arm right there by Derek White. This dude is built on the nails. He is one tough soldier. Holy smokes. Referees are looking at this foul as well. Charge to Max Strus to see if it's anything flagrant. Damn, he got absolutely clobbered by Max Strus going up in the layup. He's going to shoot 2 shots out of this at the free throw line for Derek White. Both teams with 4 personal fouls in the fourth quarter. We got 49.8 seconds left to go. So Derek White, he is up. Both of his arms are moving, so that's a great sign. And he's going to have free throws out of this. So thank goodness, man. Yep, moving both of the arms. That's a great sign to see. So Derek White will have 2 free throws. This dude is so tough. First free throw. That's good. Rolls in. 121-115. Peyton Pritchard checks into the game. Sam Hauser will take a seat on the bench. This game ain't over just yet. Gotta make this. You gotta get a stop immediately. Get the basketball back and make a shot. Second free throw here by White. Right down the middle. Buries both of them. That's huge. 121-116. 49 seconds left to go. Garland working on White. Crosses midcourt. Garland slows it down. 15 on the shot clock. 40 in the game clock. Garland at the left wing. Garland going too soon. 10 on the timer. Decides to go in for a layup. He missed it. Here goes Tatum onto the pack with a defensive rebound. Up the floor. Pritchard shovels off to Tatum. Tatum for the 3. That is well short. No good by Tatum. And Max Strus came up with a basketball, and the Celtics give a foul with 22.8 seconds left to go. An absolutely majestic game for the most part by Jason Tatum until an airball 3 with under 30 seconds left. That's brutal. You make that 3, it's a 2-point game. You miss that 3, it's over. And he just airballed a 3, and it looks like it's over. Gotta wish on missed free throws here by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell at the free throw line shooting 2 in the bonus. First one's good. Donovan Mitchell averaging over 30 points per game in his entire career against Boston all time. Celtics just cannot find an answer to contain him. Mitchell putting up a big game tonight where Tatum dropped down to 46. Mitchell has 40, pending 41, and he drills the second one. 41-point night by Donovan Mitchell. The bench being the story in this game, with the Cavs outnumbering the Celtics bench by a landslide. Celtics led 25-3 to start off this game, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You're going to play the full 48, and tonight, the Cleveland Cavaliers, after sleepwalking in the first 8, they played the final 40 and were able to take this one tonight in the full 48. 123-116, the final score. Tough one tonight for Boston. Down 2 guys, down Porzingis, down to Holiday. And this Cavs team is for real. 9 straight games they have won in a row now for Cleveland. Celtics had this one in the bag. 25-3. And they blew it wide open. Once the bench checked into this game, it was a totally different game. 12 points by DeAndre Hunter from the bench, 8 by Ty Jerome, 5 by Dean Wade, 5 by Isaac Okoro, 3 by Sam Merrill. That is 33 bench points combined compared to just 6 off the bench through four guys playing for the Celtics. Peyton Pritchard with 6. Drew Peterson, 0. Torrey Craig, 0. Luke Kornet, 0. This was basically 2 guys tonight for the Celtics. Whereas the Cavs had 2 guys most of the game, and then they had a 3rd guy step up and become the difference. 41 by Donovan Mitchell, 20 by Darius Garland. Evan Mobley was the difference in the second half. He went into halftime with just 5, comes out of this game with 17 and 12 rebounds. Evan Mobley had 4 rebounds going into half. He had 8 rebounds in the second half. Jason Tatum, 46, 16, and 9 tonight. Massive game by Tatum. Wild how many shots he attempted tonight. Jason Tatum shot 19 for 37 from the floor. That's insane. 46 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 blocks on 19 for 37 for Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, incredibly efficient. 37 points on 13 for 24. He drilled 4 threes tonight for Jaylen Brown. 16 by Derek White. Everybody else single digits. They needed Pritchard to produce in this game. That didn't happen. They needed Hauser to produce in this game. That didn't happen. They only got 6 points. They only got 5 points tonight out of Al Horford, and they got no points out of Luke Kornet, which only could give 5 rebounds tonight. So, really rough game, especially from the bench tonight. Pritchard finished a minus 34. Luke Kornet finished a minus 26 tonight in this one here. The difference maker being a bench in this game, and also the rebounds were an issue in the second half for Boston. They went into halftime with a double-digit rebound margin, and they come out of this game minus 4 and rebounds 44-40 tonight in this one here. Thanks all so much for joining and being a part here of the stream. Feel free to join into the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is posted in the chat. It's pinned into the chat right now. All are welcome to join and become a part of the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge group to be a part of this year's March Madness Tournament Challenge. Before you do sign off, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell for future live streams here. I may be live on Sunday, not sure just yet. I'm at my girlfriend's place this Sunday. Her Wi-Fi sometimes cuts in and out, so I'm not sure if I'll be live. If her Wi-Fi works, then we'll try. She also goes by antenna for the Celtics games or so it depends on if Channel 5 Boston is available in her area, depending on the day. Sometimes it is, sometimes it doesn't. Depends on if it's clear or rainy or so for the weather. If not, I will not be live next week for Wednesday and Thursday. I got a lacrosse game coming up on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to the hospital. Got my endoscopy procedure this upcoming Thursday, so I will not be live on both of those days here. Thanks all for joining in tonight, being a part on this one. Cavs came all the way back. Crazy game tonight, 123-116. The final score. Celtics blew it wide open. They led it. The score was 25-3 to start off. It was a 22-point lead, and the Cavs came all the way back and won this game. 9 straight for Cleveland, and thanks all for joining in. Going to close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Bradley, Ward, Kelly, I Am Ghost, the Nisha Player, Asia, Ice Ice Baby, Katie Ogie, SGA Sports Talk Channel, Lonely Satellite, Michael, John, Norma, Jonathan, Guido, and Mark. Thanks for joining in. Being a part here on the stream for this one, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night here, everybody.